as well. We have, of course, here with QT Respawn as half of the guild. We'd just like to have a quick look at that one going through, and we'll do some rolls afterwards later. So, of course, ready to go into the action. These teams look hungry and ready to go from that one. And I think we're excited. You excited, Dan?
Oh, I'm very excited. We are just having a look at the agent select at the moment. We've got a couple of spicy picks. We'll just wait to see the lock-ins before we have a chat about them.
Yeah, it looks like Turtle's locked in. They look pretty comfortable. If you run us through that one there, Dan.
Running the ISO. Very interesting. Recently got a nice little buff there. I've personally been seeing a lot of ISO in my ranked games lately since that buff. Clove, Gecko, Omen, KJ to round out the rest of the lineup. Seems like a relatively defaultish comp. And then if we look over at the attackers, so first up I'm noticing the Sage pick, which is a bit of a spicy one if I might say so myself. Not quite sure what the game plan is there, but both teams have lots of experienced quality players mixed in with some young bloods looking to make an impression, so it should be a good one.
Easy as. Alright. As you know, I have not been casting for quite a while, so as far as my Valorant knowledge, it's off the moon. I was there when they released Gecko, sort of. Kind of aware of his abilities, of his little buddy to do most of those ones there. Talk us through the abilities of the other agents not familiar. There's ISO, which I saw as both sides, and there's another one on Turtles, who I'm not familiar with.
That would be the Clove. So
Okay.
Clove is a controller, or smokes.
Yep.
Her smokes operate very similar to Brim in how you place them. Obviously, her smokes don't last very long because she's a bit more of an aggressive smoke player.
Okay.
Her utility is very aggressive orientated in the game style. And her ultimate, for those who don't know, she can pick herself back up and get back into the fight. No Sage required.
Easy.
And we have a bit of a tech issue, so we will address that very quickly.
Yep. I feel that. I feel that one going through. Yep. Because it'd probably be a good time to, discuss strategy-wise. It means they'll have to lock in the same ones, because they've already said that one, but that's no problem. If we get a bit of time, we could run through one quick announcement, which is that graphic on screen, please, coordinator. Yes, there we are. Just waiting for it to go to the output, not the preview. And then we should be all good from that. Excellent. We have jerseys with QUT Respawn. That's right. We have some shirts and they're ready to go. Lots of different variations and discussing lots more workings as well. Now, of course, you want a direct link from that one. There has been a few business cards at that, but there is the lovely, wonderful QR code there. It's linktree.gg QT Respawn. Actually, might have been, no, linktree.qt Respawn. Apologies. Linktree./QT Respawn. There's a dot between the TR and the EE. But that QR code, if you get that one on screen, should definitely get you going in for the works. So big shout out for QT Respawn and, of course, these jerseys. So get them when they're first released. All right, let's jump on into this action.
Might I just say, new gear, quality gear, worth it.
Definitely. I'm just in it for the big monkey. I think it's incredible. I think it's absolutely incredible.
I like the color scheme of the jersey.
Yeah. I mean, like, better idea for like going very bright and vibrant. A lot of these wise definitely do that. The very simplistic styling of that to make like, very good representation. It's very good logo design. Very good.
Bit of dark.
Yeah.
Covers all bases.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. So we have airlines on the attack first. Interesting. Again, I'm very interested to see how they incorporate the Sage here, because Sage, to my knowledge, is not a very common agent pick.
No, definitely not. So, I mean, you say aggressive controller. So, similar to Omen, where they could get in their face really quick, or you're talking even faster paced of like, could just do them on the fly.
And here we go.
So B split. Looks like they're going to be off and running. Nothing too crazy. They're just trying to poke. They're trying to get info. But looks like both teams not breaking a leg. They're just holding on, and they're just waiting to see who's going to peek first. And there it is. Quick kill coming in through from Sky. Rainer following up with a blind, and they are on B. It is hot. They're going to be flashing. They're going to be smoking, and they're going to take this advantage where they can. Defense is already rotated for Turtles. And, of course, Gecko with a nice blind there. And, oh, my lord. A-Side Airlines on fire. That's 4-piece, and last one in for the making almost. Sky gets taken out in the crossfire. Well done, well done. Ran down to 8 HP, but 3v1 has to pull off a miracle here to even make this work. Waiting for the swing, knows of the counterplay, but that bomb is ticking, and looks like it's done. Team Ace, 1-1-1, and that is 1-0 for A-Side Airlines.
Nice little triple swing from the attackers there to clean that one up. Both teams did really well there, I think. Obviously, the defense struggled in the frag department, but I liked how quickly they were able to rotate to the B site and try to stall that push a little bit.
Where are you?
That's easy. That's easy as. So that's no problem.
Alright guys, go connect up.
Oh, we probably need to be muting the team comms potentially, but they all have some fun with technical difficulties. But yeah, why do you think they tried to poke B for this instance?
I think the pistol round, I think the utility just favoured them a little bit more on a B push. They have the Sky was usually very strong initiator on B long. A somewhat traditional take, I would say.
Yep. Well, look, eco round, plant down. They've got themselves security. Oh, plant denied. Well done from defense. That is going to be really annoying because now they're going to be a little bit more panicked. And out for time, another one from Nakoya on that close hold. Oh my lord, the shoddy is out from Omen. That's a 3-piece, and A-Side Airlines are stumped. How the hell did this happen? Now they got to try and pick up the pieces. They know they're not going to have armor bought, maybe a couple guns, but they have to muscle this through as hard as they can, and they are out of util completely. Down to Sky waiting for some refills going through, but nope, not going to be happening. They're pushing them away, and they are just locking them out completely. One quick kill from Reyna, but a shoddy kill followed up, and that is the second. Well done indeed, and now A-Side Airlines, just as it came, it has gone, and their advantage has gone to waste.
A very painful loss, that one. They had all the right ingredients to make that a very easy attack, but a bit of a misclear, not checking out U-Haul, punished them severely, and then forced to play the retake against a defense who were equipped with some attacking guns. Not an ideal situation. Let's see how they respond here. Obviously, the attackers have very weak econ after that round. They need to play this smartly.
Yes, they will indeed. So 1-1, and now A-Side Airlines is going to have to try and make up for this one. And, I mean, honestly, you just have all your economy wiped out. Quick kill from going through, but looks like it's been traded immediately. And now down to 4v4, still in favor of defense because they have that util. One gun could save them, but it'd have to be an insane play to go through. Looks like they need the plant down here, but will they be able to hold on to it?
Ooh, bit of a misguided play though, I feel, from the Clove. Probably needed to sit back a little bit there.
Definitely. So, down to 4v3 and down to 4v2. They are just sweeping up A-Side Airlines here. Not much armor at all, if applicable, and now the defense is down. First half done, waiting for the flank, seeing who is lurking about, and it is through.
Not enough time.
And cleaned up, as could do. 2-1, and Turtles now with the advantage. But of course, A-Side Airlines now with a full buy. So Turtles have to hold on to this economy. They're still favoring because they got the retake on through with the defuse, but they have to actually try and make it work.
There seemed to be a little bit of a miscommunication issue there. They didn't all seem to be quite on the same page. I feel like if they there was a little bit more teamwork there, they probably could have pulled that round off.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, eco-wise, not really much. You wouldn't even expect, Turtles to win the other round, but if you do play well, positioning tends to help. But run us through what they're trying to do, because it looks like they're going to B again.
Nice opening pick there from the Omen.
Oh, well done. Good timing. Good timing to catch that one. Almost got caught off guard. Did get traded out eventually. 4v3 still favoring Turtles, but waiting to see. And oh, look at that. 4v2, and that is the nail in the coffin right there. Omen can run away and scurry away, knowing they've got 2 people extra, and they're just stuck. And look, again, A-Side Airlines just trying to poke B, and it is just not working out for them. They're not catching on. They do get this quick kill, so we'll see what they can make out of it. Now down to 3v2. They're on site. They can get this plant down, but just like that, Spike gets caught open in hand. Down to Sky in the 1v2. And has to get the spike, has to try and progress this plant, but will they suspect the flank? It is perfectly timed, and they're waiting. They're not even going to peek. They're not even going to show presence. They're just going to hold because they know they are trapped within that corridor. Unless, no, they know. They know. They were maybe second guessing for a second if they might have escaped, but they had them locked in. 3-1 now, and Turtles looking to be making a solid getaway.
It was a very good effort there from the attackers. They put themselves into a very winnable position after being put in a very dubious position. Just a couple of just unfortunate events just didn't go their way, unfortunately. But it was very winnable for them. I think they can take a lot of confidence out of that round. They just need to, I feel, improve just their coordination a little bit.
Oh, what on earth?
Bit of an aggressive push here from the defense.
What did Gecko just do?
He had flashed ahead, so if there was any attackers there, he would have known about it.
Fair enough. Well, they've gone for a B play from Turtles, and it has not favoured because the team is already on, and they're locking this one down.
Plant is down. 5v5.
Apologies, they've gone for A play, and now it's down onto B, and now they spotted to analyze, and all he has to do is just stall and be a nuisance. Just waste their time and just try and get as much out of the round as they can because Spike is ticking, and they have to stomp through this opening. They know that not many people have been flanking, and so that's why he's holding back just to annoy them. But if we want to go to the actual action on site, we can sort of see what's happening as this retake is about to commence, and they're going through. They're bulldozing through that wall, but not one, that's two, and it is down to the 3v5. Make it 3v4 as Omen picks off one. They're still trying to muscle through this wall, and they finally get a good blind, but it's still traded out. It's not enough. And now, finally, one. Nope, still traded out. They just cannot get ahead on this retake. Down to the 1v2, picks off one, but the spike is too far gone. And that is another round actually favoring for A-Side Airlines. So finally, they get to leg back, and this is looking to be a close game.
That was easily the most competitive round so far. Very good quality plays from both sides there. I quite liked the stall play from the Sky on A main, just keeping the opponent's Sky just out of the fight a little bit. Sorry, not Sky, Clove. My apologies. Keeping the Clove out of the fight. Yeah,
it's fair. That is fair. That definitely helped for it. But having to keep on going on from that, we shall see. And then, man, they love B. They love trying to progress through that chokehold in the opening there. And I just don't know if they can get through.
It seems the defense have adjusted to that as well. They've read into it. And nice opening pick there from the Omen.
Well done. Do we think they're going to commit to this, or do you reckon they just do the teleporter and try and go A?
If I was to guess, yeah, no, they're going for the teleport here. I think they're trying to stall for as long as possible, bait the defense into B. But the defense, they're not falling for it. They're anticipating the
they heard the teleport. They heard it. They could have been a fake, but there's not enough, and they've heard at least 1, 2, 3, and they're out. They've completely rotated off the site, so that was the problem. They've gone too early, but now it's absolute stun city. The ult is out, and it's down to the 1v1 for Minnow trying to win this one out, and no, it's not going to happen. Wins that challenge, and it is on for Turtles. They are cleaning up. Oh, the respawn, 4v3, and it's still on. It could be anyone's game. The flank coming through. That might be it for Ben. Perfect flash timing, gets caught off guard, and now they have to try and pick them off trade after trade, but it is Turtles to save the day. That is going to be 4-2, favoring for Turtles now, and A-Side, they had the plant, they had the right idea, they just couldn't get the post plant, and they just fell short.
Just a couple of gunfights that didn't go their way, unfortunately. Quite a few ults popped in that one. Couple that you probably wouldn't have seen before. I think I might have seen one clip of the 1v1. Going through from one of the new agents there, yeah. But was that Gecko's ult? Or? That was ISO.
ISO, right.
ISO.
Oh, sure, for Isolate, I'm sure.
Clove also popped her ult. I'm not sure if you noticed. She died and then picked herself back up.
Oh, okay. I did see that one, yeah, because I remember so that she could just revive herself.
Just pick herself back up. Yep.
Okay.
And she gets a small time to get out of position where she's invulnerable. and then she has a time period where she needs to get a kill, or her utility expires and she dies again.
So that's even better than KO's one, right? Because he can only be picked up by someone else when that's active. Because he does that, just nullifies everyone else, and then just has to be going through. But look at this. Quick B play from Turtles has paid off to their advantage. And they've quick A play from Turtles has paid off to their advantage. They've just gone through bathrooms and picked off a couple. And now they're stuck. They are stuck, but they have the weaponry. They have the manpower. And A-side, we're just stuck with Zico, and they're just getting whittled down. They've got nothing in the tank.
They're a little stuck at the moment. They don't really have anywhere to go.
Just no util, no shields, no guns. I mean, what can you do for the go-round? You're just going to have to hold strong and see how lucky you get. And this could be it. That was the opportunity, but no. No.
Only good for 1 kill there.
That's it. 5-2. Turtles still with the lead, but A-side Airlines with another full bite. What are we thinking they're going to be doing this round? They've seemed to be very stagnant. They've always tried to poke into the chokehold, going through of, I believe it's Market on the top, and then they just try and get teleported for later for that B split. But that bathroom play was pretty interesting.
It seems they will be true to form and go for another B push here. It looks like they are stacking up over on B, and the defense is stacking up on A. They're going for an aggressive Gecko ult play by the looks of it. They've got the Gecko ult ready to go.
I think they might actually hit the teleporter here. They're going to poke short and then realize not much is there and then have to regress backwards. Oh, well done indeed. Gets caught out with the teleport, and that's a cleanup, and that is Turtles ahead of the game yet again. Two quick kills, make that 3, and A-side, they are left scrambling, trying to pick up the pieces.
2 very unfortunate moments there for Airlines.
Oh. Good trade, good attempt to block cover, but has caught out as that shield in front and just to annoy them. And now, challenge with a 1v1. The disrespect. He didn't even have to waste the ult, but he just wants to rub it in. 6-2, and Turtles are on fire.
That was just a very, very unfortunate round for Airlines. I seem to be using that word a lot with Airlines this game so far, but there's just some things that, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, I know.
Get hit by the Gecko ult, Omen TPs onto you, then get hit by the ISO ult.
That it was, I mean, both teams are on the opposite sides, but Turtles are just playing the aggressive plays, and A-side are just not adapting. They're just stuck. They're just going, okay, we're going to go A, we're going to go B, we're going to go B. I think they need to actually put feelers out and try and poke first before they just commit to a site.
It seems if the game plan isn't aggressive execute, they tend to stall a little bit, and it's getting them undone.
Turtles have already crept up through B short, trying to get any intel, and they've already cut them off. They already know it. So, main with a quick kill. Oh, quick trade, and that's it. They have to commit to A here. They just have to try and gun it and get lucky because the flank is coming in, and it's coming in quick. If they're not ready, it's just going to be pinched on. Or maybe. No, looks like they are aware, but now they're just going to be falling back. And so that Killjoy ult is just stalling. They're just going to catch them off here if they're not careful, but it's fallen too short. They fall back, but trade after trade, it's still not favoring for A-side. Down to 2v3, and they have to muscle this, but they just don't have the aim. They don't have the game, and they're just stuck scrambling, trying to see what they can make out of this round. 1v3 for Hazard, and things do not look good. He would have to play out of his mind because it doesn't have the spike, and it's got 30 seconds left in the round. Might catch Bathroom out here. Might be stunned. Oh, is a little bit, but might be able to fight this. Oh, well done. Lost the decay. Oh, it's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well done. Quick kill. Could be the... Oh, I thought he was going to grab that from Bomb, but nah, missed the timing. And now Turtles have won the first half, 7-2 at least, and they're just going to see how far they can take it because A-side, they are just not adapting. They're just stuck going A, B, and it's just big punishing for them.
At this point for Airlines, you cannot afford to lose any more rounds in this half. I know Bayern can be a little bit defender-sided, but it can also be attacker-sided, depending on the comp. And I'm not quite sure if Airlines have the defensive comp to hold out the aggressiveness that Turtles are running with, particularly that ISO. That ISO is a bit of a crutch for them at the moment, winning a lot of gunfights thanks to his shield.
Oh, here we go. KO, Invuln coming through, and he's just going to nullify everything and get as far as he can. Hazard with a quick kill, but they need to keep this momentum going. They need to keep going through. They're just going to say, you know what, let us know that we're A, and we're just going to bulldoze it and see if we can take it to them. But so far, Still being traded out 4-4. They do get the revive on KO, and they just have to fall back. They're just going to try and leg it towards other site and see if they can't get the timing. That teleporter is going to be very, very nefarious because as soon as they realize what's up, they're just going to gun through that and just try and retake it. But it's like it's a free site for the taking. They have fallen for the over-rotate, but again, A side haven't been proven to be favorable on post-plant, so we'll see how well they adapt this time. Ooh, well done, well done. Degen spots, of course, the flank coming through. Oh no, the smoke coming in his face. They do try and take a Rainer, but finally they've progressed the right time. That's 2 quick kills, and now it's favoring for them. It is 2v3, and A-side have to make this work. Defuse done for the half, so they've baited out at least one, but it's still traded off. 1v2 has to clutch up for an insane round to make this work, and is caught off from Hazard. A 3-piece and 3k to get the 3rd round on the board for A-side Airlines, and this could be the turning point to try and bring back this half.
I think a lot of credit for that round should go on to KO. He was in a very important position there, holding off the double flank from TP. Not only did he survive and delay them, he also got a pick in the process and completely freed up hooker control to play the place plant against CT. Very important moment there in that post plant.
All right, and what are A-side doing here?
Flashing for the intel. Japan knows there's a bit of presence in showers.
Easy said then done. Looks pretty adapting actually. They have someone trying to whittle out what's going through for that B long, and of course they have actual some aggression A, but they are slowing it down. Same thing with Turtles, and now Owens were caught off guard. He might try and sell the fake. He's going to teleporter, but no, he's just called for reinforcement. He's going to back off. Lost that fight there, and both teams are just going to get a little bit slower, a little bit quieter, try and see what is happening.
I'm liking the approach here from Airlines, going for a bit of a split push. And nice opening pick there from the sky.
Oh, traded immediately. That fallback for a moment, and he's not letting them have hookah. Okay, going through. Oh, no. What have you done?
That was not the play.
Oh, you can't be doing that. Oh, no. Bin is cleaning up here. And just like that, 3v4 with, of course, the ult gone to waste. And now they have to try and see what they can do with this round. Looks like it's stuck, but 30 seconds on the clock. And Hazard has to rely on this pick. That's the only way they can get onto this site. And he finds it just like that. Advantage brought back, and they can get that spike down and commence this round. But 2v2, it's going to have to be the greatest round alive to make this happen.
Rainer might catch the...
Unless... No. Oh, no! Caught off. Especially with the ult, and the spike is nowhere to be seen.
I think it's too late. I think we just...
Fuzzy, what are you... What?
He doesn't have time.
Well, yeah, I knew that. Why didn't he help Rainer push? He just let your teammate die. He's like, I've got B, and he just didn't, like, at that point, 20 seconds on the clock, you just go through the teleporter and you swing. You have no choice. You have to get that spike down. And that, it's a free round for Turtles. That could have gone for A-side's favor, but 8-3, now they've got very little economy because they've just got a quick reset. It'll be like some util, some guns, and a little bit of armor, but man, that is brutal. It's the last round before the swap, and A-side need this. If they have any chance to win this one, they need this round. Oh, Bin, you can't. Oh, you can't. That is filthy.
He gets away
Dry
with it
as well. No fear, and gone like that. Caught off the healer. Sage left to nothing, and all they have is that Rainer ult, which I don't know with the Rainer ult versus Cloak ult, which will come out on top. But imagine Cloak is calling. Oh, Hazard. Oh, they're crumbling. They're crumbling. Oh, this cannot be happening. That's not what you want here. They're going to try and get it. And, oh, what? No, that's... Turtles have no fear here. No fear, and then there's just... That's it. They're just not something that can happen. So, 9-3. Turtles on point. And A-side, they're just... they're just fallen short. I mean, they need a miracle.
Bit of a silver lining, though, for Airlines. You know why? 9-3 curse.
Ah, the 9-3 curse.
The 9-3 curse. True. Is it going to come into effect in this game? We shall see. I feel like the scoreboard isn't a true reflection of this game. I think Airlines are having some really good moments. They are just having some more...
Could we get a halftime scoreboard? We could just
unfortunate moments.
potentially. That's all right. But there we go.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, Ben, Umi, and of course Stomp on the other side. Yep, that's no problem. So we'll see what happens from this. Honestly, Turtles have no fear, and they're just going to let them know it because they're just going to stomp everything as fast as they can. And if they can't adapt the A side, then this could be it. They heard the reload. They know he's stuck in that corner, but they missed the pre-fire. So they're just going to be wait for the smoke, and they're going for it. They have no fear at all. Just try 1, 2 quick kills traded from Hazard, but they need to lock this down much, much quicker. They need some serious manpower to make this happen. That's a good damage trade-off for them. Spike is down, and pressure is on. There's another one to even the score. 3v3. A-side could bring this back. They need this round. They need hope. They need to fight for the second half here because right now they're just stuck. Hazard has the pinch. He doesn't realize it, but they are all stuck on site between them. So they're trying to bait up 1v1. It's still trading, and it's not favoring. And now it's down to Hazard versus 2. And can he make it happen? Oh, no. Caught off from the vulnerability of the Killjoy. 10-3, double digits, Turtles on fire, and with that economy on their side.
It was a good effort there from Airlines, particularly from Reyna. Just needed one of his teammates to get a pick there on CT, I feel. Probably could have traded out the rest of the round from that point on, but wasn't to be. And Airlines now go into this round 10-3 on an econ round. If they don't win this, they're in a bit of trouble.
You have to look at airside. I want to see if they force spawned or if they just full ecoed. Spectate. No, 6 or 7. Let's have a look. Oh, good wall. I mean, they put a wall. I mean, you wouldn't really be doing that with full eco. You might buy 1 or 2 things, but we'll see what's happening here. It looks like
an aggressive plan.
And some slows. I think they've gone for a little bit of investment, trying to get something into it. 1-to-1 trade, not bad, but still, those SMGs are brutal. They're still making it work somehow. 2v3, but they need more. And Bin might have just shut them down. They're going to go for the swing, and he's going to go for the finish. A 3K for Bin. 11-3 now, and Ace Islands, they do have a lot more money. A bit of a full buy coming through, but it might be scarce.
Unfortunately for Airlines, you can't afford any more mistakes at this point.
So from memory, it's similar to like CS, still with economy with Valorant, because it's normally about 2,000 is your budget for saving for the round. If you do eco, because then you can get full buy in for the next round. But I do remember that. Is the cap still on Valorant? Was it 10,000?
No, 9.
9. Okay. Yep. That's fair. So 11-3. A-side Airlines, things look incredibly grim. They need some bold plays. They need some serious risks. And just like that, it has paid off. That could be the turning point for them. As, of course, Airlines gets them off guard. Fuzzy spots some nuisance coming through for Hookah, but can he actually stall it? We'll see. And, no. They're still stalling. They're still waiting. They got punished from that one, so they know the game plan's up, and they're worried about the flank. So, but A-side, they haven't flanked. As soon as that kill came through, they should have had some person lurk back of A to have a look. But, yeah, you see that they're on their toes. They're wasting their time, and then no one's behind them. They're just, like, cutting down time. So this actually could be favoring for A-side.
They do seem to be a little bit concerned. I do like that they're not... Oh, hang on. I might be able to eat my words here. Seems they're going to break the wall and go for an aggressive execute. They're just getting everyone into position.
Oh, Minno's ready. Minno's ready, not going to let them have any chance. You should, tuck that corner, and then once it goes, that's it. And it's looking pretty good. They're going anyways. They're just going to see what happens and how far they can get. 30 seconds on the round. Quick kill for Minnow, and he spots him jumping out. One from Hazard, finally on fire, and that has been shut down just like that. Stuck in Hookah. The teleport's in, and now they're scarce. They have to try and pick up the pieces here. Oh, 4v2. Finally, a ray of hope for Airlines. And honestly, Turtles, they're just going to call it quick save. They've lost this round, and they'll fight another day.
I really like how Airlines earned that round. They didn't get lucky or Turtles didn't misplay it. I think Turtles played that as well as they could, but Airlines played it smartly. They used the utility wisely. Didn't go for unnecessary peaks. That was a big one. They sat back. They played the trade game. They played the crossfires. And Turtles just couldn't get into sight.
Absolutely stuck here. I mean, That finally got some economy for A side. Turtles, they'll probably just eco. I don't think they're fussed about losing even like 4 rounds. They could just lose 4 in a row and be like, whatever.
They've got
I think for Turtles, the main thing is they've still got the round advantage, and if they can just sort of figure out what A side do on these takes, then they'll eventually adapt, eventually learn, and then to be like, well, that's it. But we'll see what happens. It looks to be, yeah, another B pinch. Oh, all right, and we're on just like that. They're on the site, and of course they're trying to stall that teleport as well from mid. So plant is down. That's all they can hope for the round, and they're just going to see how far they can get. And it looks like a quick kill for Woomy, but traded off from Fuzzy. Now down to 4v4, and retake is already through. Broken that down, taking out Omen, and of course they're stuck at elbow. They're trying to see if they can stall them out, but that Dink has secured that kill. Oh, the 1v1 again. No fear, and finally loses the challenge this time. Too aggressive. Down to the 2v1. Reyna also altered.
Nice trade.
Damn, just like that, Hazard secures around. He's finally on fire. He's finally warmed up, because it does suck, but we do need these mass people to be go ahead and do what they need to do best, which is, of course, aggress and get kills.
And if I'm correct, I believe that's the first time this game that Airlines have put 2 rounds together. So if they can get another one, they've got a bit of momentum going.
Yeah, most of their rounds have been broken up. Most. So, yeah, if they can keep going, that should be very good. Right now, Turtles, I thought they would have ecoed last round. It looks like they didn't. They force sports, so now they're on a full eco. I don't think we're expecting much. They'll have to have a bold play, another B split.
I think Turtles are just going to test the waters a little bit. Just have a poke. See what the defense looks like. Maybe plan for future rounds. And in the meantime, it looks like they're just going for a full team execute. Oh, nice op pick there by the Reyna through the smoke.
Yeah, Hazard's on point now. Finally, he's turned up with Reyna to actually get some kills and lock them on the board. 4v4, and they're out. They're out on A. They left it open. They've over-rotated, and they've given up the plant. So now the question is, can they retake? Because they know they're scarce for util, but they need to make sure this works. That's one for Fuzzy. He's already on. He's just being a nuisance, and he's got the team support there. Another trade still favoring for Airlines, and they can just keep this retake going on through. They have to make sure they're wary of this flank and get it at the right time, because they're just trying to get this defuse down. Yep, they get this one. They might get the half here. Might just fully stick. He knows, and he's been pinched. Oh, no. A-side, the flank. Sage was too slow, and now it might have thrown the round. And, Bin is on fire with the Guardian. Quick snap. Quick 3K, and that is match point for Turtles, just like that.
Turtles had no business winning that round, but they managed to pull it out. Airlines, I'm not too sure where they go from here. That was a round that they really did not need to lose. That might be stating the obvious, but I think that round might be it for their mental. I think it's just a matter of time now before Turtles put this one away.
I mean, 7 in a row, it's almost impossible. Almost impossible. They would need a miracle. They've lost all their economy from that momentum.
That is not how...
What a, yeah.
That is not the play.
It's mad. Good trade from Minnow. Good trade. And the telly. The double telly. No. Oh, no. Ooh. Things are crumbling. Like, it's good that they're locking them down, but now they're just, like, spoon-feeding them. They know where they're at, and now they can just run away. They can just run away, get the teleport to A, and they know A will be a free site. And just like that, they're on. They're going to get the spike down, and A side, man, they're just going to have to work hard to make this one work. Spike is down. Time is ticking, and this is their last chance. They have to give everything they've got.
We have a little bit of... Is that a GG in the chat I see?
It's a well-played GG. They're already saying it's over. Wow. With that mentality, you might as well call it over. They spot the head. They had it as a free kill, but couldn't get it from Minnow. And now they have to rely on this flank to come in. Hazard does find one. One from Minnow. A second from Minnow. And down to the 1v3. Oh, Minnow with the 4. Absolutely dropping Turtles. And finally... keeps it in the running for A side. An absolute
a huge round from Minnow. Keeps his team in the game. I'm not quite sure what happened there. How did Turtles throw that one?
I mean, Minnow was on that top angle. He probably found the perfect timing. We saw like he already had the flank with Heaven. actually found the little head slither but couldn't quite get the shot. And then I guess a stomp from Reyna from short plus the other stomp from Spawn was it. I think they just coordinated like, one person peeks, then hides, and then the other person swings from cover and gets the trade.
There must have been a bit of miscommunication on Turtle's side. They had the KJ, they had the numbers advantage. They put themselves into a very winnable position. Maybe it was the GG. Maybe it was the GG that tripped them up.
The A side called the GG. A side ones are just like, yeah, that's kind of like done from that one. Main call like one of them, but the other side from Japan, I think, then said, oh yes, this will be it. But look, I mean, they're on full eco now for Turtles, so they are just jiggling there, just trying to see what's happening. But so far, it's just waiting game. Right now, they have to play really slow Turtles and see if they can't find any info.
One thing working in Airline's favour, they've got a few ults up their sleeve, including a revive. So they can probably afford to be a little bit silly on a peak if they can make the revive work. Turtles taking the approach nice and easy.
Alright.
Big setup here on the execute.
Alright, 40 seconds on. Smokes are fading, and they're still just waiting down this time. They're going to push very last second to get this spike down, see if they get lucky. But Hazard spots them up A short, and now it's on. They're either going to go through that teleporter and run back to B, or they're just going to commit to it. But Hazard is still locked in place. 20 seconds, and this time is ticking. And Turtles, they need a miracle here. Full eco, very little util, and they're just going to have to try and make something work. And they're going through it. They're going to swing. They got one quick kill from Wumi, but it needs more. 10 seconds, and they're just trying to get this spike down for any economy. Wumi's gone through, found a second, spots even the revive, but that spike is not down in time, and that is the round. So valiant effort from Wumi, but unfortunately it isn't enough. 12-7. A-side are slowly clawing their way back, but, I mean, Turtles, full buy, 5-round advantage. Man, it's going to have to be a miracle from A-side.
It was good way there from the ISO. Caught a couple of the defenders lacking. I don't know, but I don't know about you, but I think Airlines were a bit lucky to get away with that one. They were.
Yeah, I mean, they're the full eco, so, like, Turtles were just wasting our time. They should have probably gone a little bit earlier to see if they get lucky, but they were just waiting out the smokes, the utils, and the molly, and that was it. But, I mean, aggressive play here might pay off for A-side. They're going to go for a quick aggressive play. They tried. Hazard has failed, but has cleaned up from Japan, and that's enough. If he can run away with his life, that is more than what he needs. And this round is favoring for A-side. They have stalled them, and they know what their plan is. And so now they can just go ahead and let the other team know they can rotate at least one person over. And then, of course, Turtles stuck trying to scramble back and find some more info.
I think we should pay attention to the ISO here, because wherever he ends up will be the execute. He has that ult. He can drag a defender out of the setup. Yeah. We see a rotate coming. Looks like a 2-2 split on the defense. I think the round here for Turtles is very dependent on the ISO here, the ISO ult. Yeah, Sage does have her revive too.
This is good strategy from A-side. They just want to split up defense. They just want to get, try and deny the spike plant or get at least one trade off. So it comes out 2v2, one of them's damaged. Chances are A-side could be winning the retake going through, but they spot them A short. They've called in for reinforcement, and that's it. They're all on. Wumi's already got one quick trade off. 3v3, 20 seconds on the clock. They have to get the spike down now to keep this round alive, but of course they have to hold onto this defense opening. Spike gone down, no contesting. They're just making sure, and yep, that's it. They might even get the revive here to make it even, but that Killjoy ult, if they cannot deny that quickly, they're going to have to stall for more time. And looks like they're caught in the open. They're not even contesting. What are they doing? Oh, my days. Oh, boy. What have you done? They know. They know Hazard's stuck in spawn and tucked away. Has to pull off a miracle here. 1v2 is waiting. They're trying to fake out the shot. They know it might get pinched in the corner. Oh, Hazard, what are you doing? Oh, no. Should have just gone for that one. But that's it. Time is over for A-side. Turtles with that victory. 13-7. And they'll be going on through for the grand final. So, all sorts of excitement there on Bind. And, I mean, we'll have to see how they can fan out. Absolute stomping from Turtles, even off the bat. you know, it was basically 2 rounds to 1 for the entire game. They barely had a bit of momentum come through towards the second half there for A side, but first half was the main problem. You know, 9-3, it's really hard to bring that one back from.
Exactly. Curse, no curse, 9-3. It's not ideal. It's not ideal for your mental. You've got a lot of catching up to do. I feel like if they had a few more attacking rounds up their sleeve, that would have been a possible OT game. They were very close on defense. Defense, I feel like they matched it, but those attacking rounds just undid them. Also, I feel they were a little bit unlucky in certain situations, a little bit outplayed. There were also some questionable decisions made there, which didn't help them either. But overall, I thought it was a very good effort. But Turtles just too strong.
That's it. That's it indeed. So Turtles were going through for the grand final. And of course, we're going to take a quick break and let you know what the other results of the other game was to see who our contenders are for the final game for tonight. It's a quick round, of course. 4 teams showing up is absolutely awesome and phenomenal so that we can actually make this event happen. So we'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere and we'll let you know the action as it happens. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to, of course, QUT Respawn LAN here at QUT Esports Arena. I'm, of course, Piercy Boy, and this time joining me is Isaac, aka Gold.
Hey guys.
He's ready for some action, and we're ready for this next rounds, but of course, we wouldn't be having these events without our beautiful sponsors. aka Red Bull, thank you very much for this one. It's been a huge shout out, and of course, sponsoring for QT Respawn and powered by Twitch is us, as of course we're streaming live on Twitch, which is of course twitch.tv QUT Respawn, one word. And of course, one more quick plug before we go into the drop here is, of course, we have some brand new merch off the bat. That's right, we have some shirts ready to go, and we even have a QR code ready for that one there. It's, of course, linktree/QT Respawn, or quickly snap that QR code. Shirts are ready to go, and grab them while they're hot. And we're going to go ahead and jump into another best of one, because we're trying to get as many teams as we can, and they are ready to go here on Haven. Now, we have some interesting picks here. We've got Bailey fans and A-Side Airlines we've seen, so we're just trying to get a pool of these different teams. We've got Turtles, Bailey fans, A-Side Airlines, and last one coming through. So, I'm seeing a lot of good names here. We've got Clove again. From last game, and these are agents I know. These are the ones, the OGs. These are some of the originals. Not Killjoy. I say Killjoy was a little bit later, but very aware of this one. I was around when Haven first came out as a map. That was something else. But it's nice to see some familiarity, so I actually know. So obviously, for much wise of expertise, Isaac, are you familiar generally with? No. Okay. So obviously, it's, I mean, Overwatch is round by round, but the rounds are live the entire time, whereas, you know, this one is more structured around Counter-Strike of you have pauses, have a bit of planning phase, buying some weaponry and or utility, and then you work around trying to go and play about the map as best you can. So you're working on control, and you're trying to work on taking the map advantage. Now, each map for Valorant has its own unique trait. So, for instance, on Bind, we saw previously they had teleporters throughout the map, and he's talking about the strats here, but it's already on out towards back of A, and it's gone for trading both ways. A couple quick kills for Japan, and one quick trade coming through from Exile, and they're going to have to run away here for Bailey fans. And now it's going to be another quick pick here from Torture down to the 3v2, and it's all over the place. They got themselves the C site, and they know it. There might be a quick trap set up for once the plant goes down, but it's not going to do much because Spike is down and the time is on. Another one for Tortured here. They're on fire with a 3k to secure the round for Bailey fans and make it 1-0 in their advantage.
Such low health.
Yeah. So I didn't even get to explain most of these here. It's like, you know, each map has their own unique quirk. Bind is like a teleporter. This has 3 different bomb sites rather than traditional 2. So this makes the defense a lot more scarce and a lot more offense-sided for this one because they can just split up a lot more, but the retake comes in very quickly. So for this site, there's no teleports or any quirks. It's just playing it well and just trying to predict a good site and playing off of that one. But yeah, each agent, as well as that one, has their own unique ability and can utilize them. And Reyna is an attacker and is very good at healing themselves, covering away, and dipping. But we're back to 3 angle here, and it's all sorts of chaos as Bailey fans are just stomping through the eco, and there is no hold left for A side. Down to Minnow, but unfortunately it's not enough. Plant is down, and of course time is on. And a quick pick from DGen, well done. Oh, almost a follow-up, but a 4K from Tortured, cleaning up the eco barags. 2-0 for Bailey fans, and we keep on going along. So, I mean, yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, this is pretty much what you expect. It's good to see that your attackers, like Tortured, is going very good early off the bat with a lot of kills, because that is their job, is to get kills. All the other roles, you might have some supporting roles, you can cover some smokes, might have some healing roles, like with Sage there, and you might have some information roles, like Cypher. All sorts of different utility to make it work. And as you can see here, quick pick from Japan and one from DGen, and A side are fighting back. Down to the 3v5 now, and Bailey fans are stuck trying to pick up pieces, and oh no, Exile has whiffed and let a quick kill slip away. Front has to heal themselves and wasted hazards already on the flank, and then they're stuck in the corner, and there's just nothing they can do out of this one. 1-2 now, and A side bring a round back.
Flawless for the defenders.
Yeah, so it's pretty damn good. I mean, not too crazy at the moment yet. It just seems to be they're just trying to do all sorts of different plays, trying to get a feel here for Bailey fans. The fact that A-side brought it back pretty early was actually pretty damn good. Normally you see a 4-0 go this early round for offense, and then they start to adapt. But adapting early means it'll be a very close half, because it goes 12 rounds either side. And if it goes 12 all at the very end, then it goes to overtime, which is like a sudden death sort of situation.
So the objective is to kill off the opposing
So,
team.
oh, well done, Tortured. Early pick here. The objective is actually to get the spike planted and to detonate the spike for offense. Defense is trying to stop offense from doing that, because the spike is trying to blow up enemy resources.
But it seems
So
like
as you can see here, they plant down the spike, aka the big bomb, and they're going to go ahead and try and defend that spike for the next 40 seconds, because they're trying to wreak havoc. And of course, defense don't want them to have that, but 2v4 here for A-side. They have to get lucky, and this could be the opportunity. Yeah. Well done from Hazard. Found one, knows the other one is backside, trying to warbang, but Tortured is going to bring it to them with a 3-piece nonetheless. Minnow down to the 1v3, and looks like they're just going to go for the save. There's just nothing you can do with that. Unlucky. They've just got nothing in the tank. They just wiped out the complete retake attempt, and they're just going to be stuck from it. And so he'll run away with the life. He's going to go ahead and put down a turret, and they're just going to wait for the spike to tick down. So the round will go along, and that is going to be 3-1 now for Bailey fans.
So you can't respawn in this, I'm guessing?
No. Some agents, as their ultimate ability, can have the power to respawn others, revive, like how Mercy can as their ultimate. So that equivalency would be Sage, who Front is playing Sage. Their job is to heal their teammates, put down some barricades or some slows or slow movement, and their ultimate is a revive for the round. So right now, as you can see, Jet has their ultimate and Reyna has their ultimate. So Reyna's ultimate is very dangerous. They just get unlimited heals and or invulnerability moments. It's not like all the time. They have to use them and time them, but they can wreak havoc. And Jet gets like some dash up in the air and gets to utilize knives. So it does come down to like abilities where, like, you know, some agents have different abilities and use different roles. Same as this one from Overwatch, where they have controllers who just throw smokes and elude. Healers who can just heal. They might have some attackers who do damage. So it does come down to a mash of characters. I didn't even get to talk about those, but it's a pretty even pool of characters. Nothing too crazy. Difference being like a Cypher versus a Killjoy is negligible. Both of them are there for information and a little bit of damage. But coming on through, Japan gets caught out in the open as Exile mows down through the A site, traded around and down to the 3v3, and ult is out for Exile. They are hungry. They want to know exactly where everyone's playing so they can cut them off, and look at that. Wall is down, Spike is down, and time is ticking here for A-Side Airlines. They really want to try and bring this fight, but they have to go ahead and get this quick pick early to see what can happen. All right, Kurua is, of course, getting this first quick pick and is going to make it an advantage for Bailey fans, but back down from DGen, and, of course, 1v2. Is he going to ult? Is he going to do it? He might. Oh, he's just going to get early, but he doesn't spot the flank, and that is the mistake. Front with the final pickup onto DGen, and 4-1. Bailey fans are sweeping ahead, and economy, oh, it's looking pretty even. But yeah, that's gonna be, they might force it here for A side. They might just like stick through and see what happens. But so far, it's looking to be favoring for Bailey fans to get an early lead here.
So
What do we think the first half's gonna be? Remember, it's like 12 rounds, so it could be 6-6 as an even split. Where do we think it's gonna favor?
I think the blue is defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
this map is offense-sided.
you never know. Maybe there might just be a take back.
Yep. Okay. So Exile gonna get one, Tortured with another, and that's the B site open for the taking. Down to the 3v4, and Hazard's gonna use the ult to stall the spike carrier. They know exactly what's happening here, but it might not be enough. Plant is still down, and Minnow is stuck on the opening, same as Hazard, and they've just been cut off the site yet again. Even though they stalled that plant, it was, of course, Tortured pushing through the hallway to get that quick early flank in from A. And, man, they're going for this. There's no way they can go for this. Exile shutting down Minnow, Hazard all alone. They know exactly where he's coming from, and he's just going to get whittled down here. And Chet is hungry for it. And, oh, finds one. Well done. Well done from Hazard, but now has to run. They know they're tagged low, and they're just stuck. And unfortunately, Exile spots it out. 3-piece for Exile. 5-1 for Bailey fans. And, oh, man, this is going to be a very, very tough second half here for A-Side if they don't get a few rounds at least. You know, normally you expect for this sort of map a 7-5 split favoring offense, but, I mean, this could even be pushed to, like, 8-4, 9-3. Can we have a quick look at the scoreboard? I want to see who is farming this game. Just hold tab for like just a little bit. It's alright, we'll get next round. And of course, going on through, quick C-long swing here, and they're aggressive. They want to get it. They were hungry for it, but they just couldn't capitalize. Tortured, sharp as ever, finds one, finds two. Knows Minnow is stuck at the opening, and that is a 3-piece. The sweep, and Bailey fans have at least tied the half and are looking to absolutely sweep it. Tortured 15-2 is insane. And Japan Airlines not even close. DGen not quite warmed up. And, I mean, the other team, they're supporting roles, but they do need some performance to show for it. And, man, if they don't pick it up quickly, if they don't find a way to match Tortured, this is going to be a very one-sided first half here for Bailey fans. Alright, oh, that's a good info peek here coming through from, I believe that's Clove who can do that ability there. It's a, as I said, from last round, Clove is an aggressive controller, which means they can put down smokes ahead. And, oh, well done, quick pick from Midnight, but, oh, it's all in vain. They use the ultimate, so Clove can pick themselves back up as their ultimate. As like a revive. So that's what they've done, and they've chosen to make it and use it wisely and almost capitalize on that next one, but they did get a bit of damage down. But they know what's up. They know they're back of A, and of course there's no lurks in. No one has tried to flank away. They're just going to lock down A side. Defense already rotated. This could be favoring for A side here. They know what the play is, and if Bailey fans don't realize this, they're going to fall and walk right into a trap, and they know. They've got the sixth sense. They have an idea. They wasted too much time back of A, and 30 seconds on the round. They're just going to have to gun it, and they're gone for C. They're going for C. This could be a sweep here, and he's spotted the spike, and they know that's it. They don't have time to run away again. They're going to have to fight for this one, and they're going to have to make sure it gets murky. Tortured with the first quick opening. Has to try and get it going through, but Japan locking it down with the back corner. Finds the second kill. 13 seconds on the round, and they just have to deny the spike. 10 seconds. It's cutting it extremely close here, and all they're trying to do is stall, and that's a good bounce, but it's not enough. And they had the spike down, and of course it is on here for A-Side Airlines. What can they do? 2v3. They have that ultimate, and Karua picks up Degen. Hazard 28 HP, and things look extremely grim. He's gonna go for it. Exile just sweeping it, but gets picked off. Down to 1v2, but as soon as he peeks from cover, and no, he's missed the shot from Karua. Almost thrown the round, but picks it up. 7-1, and Bailey fans have themselves the first half. So they almost had a solution there for Tortured, almost. They seem to realize that, yeah, they go for the opening pick, then eventually they just have the extra advantage player on the back defense, just waiting for that swing. As soon as you find someone, peek from cover, and then go for those trades. Because I feel like you don't see that much in Overwatch. Like, it's pretty traditional for these games where, you know, someone will be holding an angle, someone will be hiding, and as soon as that person sees the other person comes out from hiding from cover and then gets the pick, because you can't change the mouse from two different people. That's very common for this one. It's a bait and switch because, you know, you can easily just set that up, and it just means that their focus is here, whereas someone else is over here to then ready to get that trade. So, very classic there, but, I mean, still Tortured getting his opening picks is just enough to get them onto the site, and it's just playing us down. A-Side are not very good at retake here. They're not good at trying to make this stall. Spike down. Time is on. It's still 1-1. No Torture solution, but that ultimate could be it. They have no way of shutting that down, so they're going to have to try and push for it, or they're just going to go ahead and mow them down because they peaked too early for defense, and now they're relying heavily on this to work. And they've detained both of the players. Fuzzy can sweep up here. He's going to try and get one. He's found one for Karua. He's going to go for it, but where's the second? Where is it? Does he know? He's playing Ring Around the Rosie. He has no idea. He's going to have to pray that he's not close. He's going to fake it. He's going to fake it again, but Midnight's going to peek at the right time, and he will sweep it up with a 3-piece here from Midnight, and that's 8-1 for Bailey fans. And A-Side, round after round, time after time, they're just getting shut down. They almost had it there. That so that ultimate, it, you know, nullifies everyone. They can't do anything. They can't shoot, and so they're stuck like sitting ducks. But they just... They did it like too early. They just were off by like a few seconds of showing themselves. If they waited that time, they would have been forced back, and they could have just taken back the site and then smoked them off. But that was it. But the fact that he got caught out there from that first quick pick was good. I would have probably just left the jet because they're just trying to waste time, find the other person where they're like stuck, and then they could try and pick them off. But 1-8. A-Side are now, because they've lost so many rounds, they're stuck just forcing every single round until they can turn this because it's just getting that close. Crew with the first opening. Hazard spotted one. Might get the follow-up here. And it's almost lined up. Gets a bit of damage. But again, Bailey fans are sweeping here. And they're down to the B site. Spike is ticking away. And Fuzzy has to try and find this pick. But Karua is on fire. They have multiple bait and switches set up, and of course he's flanking from that opening. They're not going to expect this at all. Going to pick this one off here, and they're just stuck in that corner. Hazard finally spots it, gets a ray of sunshine, but it's not going to be enough. The spike is just going down in time, and there's just no solution for this. They're just going to have to bulldoze through it, and Front gets the first one to Quill. Hazard with a follow-up. Might be able to save the op here, but it's over. The round is done. That's going to be 9-1. Oh, no, Hazard, you can't be missing that. He's hungry for it, and he has shown. Front with the final pick on Hazard. Yeah, 9-1, and things look grim here for A-Side Airlines. But if you're a Bailey's fan, it is farming. And for reference, Bailey fans is, of course, Exile in-game is Bailey. It's a classic team name. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. It's like how Japan Airlines is, of course, hosting for A-Side Airlines, seems to be. So, easy to follow along.
I see.
Yeah, 1-9 here. And doesn't seem like they have much of a solution here, A-Side Airlines. They're just stuck, just playing along, seeing what happens, and they're just not having an adaptation. That's, oh, it's good positioning. Does he? No, he did not spot the shoulder Oh, no. No patience there.
Disappointing.
He could have had a free quick pick, but unfortunately it didn't pay off. That's 2 quick picks there for Bailey fans, and they're just going to bulldoze the A side here. They're just waiting for this opening. Killjoy has to lock this down very securely. Has the damage for it, but they cannot peek too early because Karua is looking for it. And so they're just waiting off of info. But any second now, they're going to go ahead and execute. Fuzzy's got a smoke to stall. And there you go. Hits on. Executes down. Killjoy is missed. Her opportunity. Poked it too late. Tortured as completely swept the site.
Yeah. Blue Airlines, they're just gone.
Gone. I mean, 10-1. Rounds like half's almost over. It's the last round right now. And A side, I mean, even a 2-10, you can't be bringing back. It's better than a 1-11, but it's still, they don't have a solution for Tortured there. Killjoy was just a bit too late again. Like, they obviously sort of heard the smoke flash. They peeked once the eye was out, but you can hear Reyna immediately charge the eye with a little like whoosh sound. So you should have reacted on that to lock them down. You should have placed those mines down a little bit more widespread so it covers more area, so they have to swing wider to get you. So it's not good placement wise, but we'll see if they adapt here. Right now they're just gamble stacking C. It's paying off because Bailey fans are all back of C, but they have to get these kills and they have to get them clean. Has to be at least an even trade, if not more, from A side.
So those weird spheres that are appearing, what do they do?
So they do smokes. So you can throw them anywhere on the map. So that's why they're called controllers, because they're designed to, you know, control the map of smoke here, cut off an entire site so they can't see. And Japan's hungry for it, got the quick pick with the knives and refresh them. And Midnight gets taken off. And, almost a follow-up, but not quite. Now Front has the ult, could even res that back to keep this an even trade. 40 seconds on the clock. Looks like Hazard's hungry for it. Spots him in the opening and gets picked off. No res for the team now, and it's down to 30 seconds here. This could be the turning point for A-side. This is what they need. They need this round to make it 2-10 if there's any hope at all. And so far, time's ticking down. It's favoring for them. Looks like that Empress is almost up here for Tortured. And if he doesn't find a quick pick soon, it'll be whittled down. Ultimate here from Exile. Knows where everyone's rotating through, and they're just going to have to call B. They're basically on site, and they're just going to have to try and go for it. But they've been spotted. 10 seconds on the clock. And Tortured refreshes that Empress. That is dangerous. And now he can keep on annoying them and being a nuisance. 3v3. Time's gone down. Pick quick from Karua as Minnow gets taken down. Degen trades out Karua, but 2v2, they need more. They need to make these trades work, and that Empress is still active for Tortured. As soon as they see someone, he will react, and that's it. Oh, no, that could be it, and Exile picks off the last. Oh, this is grim. This is beyond grim.
It seemed like the defenders were off to a good start in that round.
It was pretty good.
The attackers just, what's it called?
It's gone.
Destroyed them.
Yeah, just gone. I mean, they had good trades at the start, caught them off guard at the right time. But, yeah, Tortured, the way the ultimate works for the Reyna is it's like Empress. They just get into a weird phase. And then as soon as they get a quick pick, they can either use that as healing or vulnerability. And they can just refresh as many times, but it's a time. Like after, I think it's 20 seconds, then 15, 20 seconds, I think, then it'll time out. Oh, just in. It's infinite. Infinite Empress? It doesn't time out? What? That's broken. Oh, that's so broken. What? Because you also get increased fire rate with Empress as well.
Really?
So obviously it doesn't matter because it comes down to the control. But with guns that are accurate, like the Phantom, which is a very accurate rifle, more so than the Vandal, it means you can actually get a lot more damage onto a person with that active. It is still like a solid 7 or 8 before you can activate them, but it's heavily reliant on getting that. But that's, wow, the fact that that's infinite. It's 5? Oh, Opera, you're killing me. What have they done to this game? How is every person not playing Reyna? Because I know like you don't have much movement for attacking, but you still have just the sheer damage. And if they can aim, it doesn't matter. But man, anyway, that's last round done.
So Empress has like good fire rate and infinite HP or something, or infinite
no. So they have, when they get a pick, Reyna has like an ability orb, and they see either I can use that to dash away from cover and be invulnerable, or I can use that to heal myself. And when it's with Empress, that just gets modified for every single one. You just go, oh, yep, I'm going to choose this to heal. I'm going to choose this to dash. Most people will dash. Anytime you get a pick, actually, with Reyna, you heal yourself again from some damage taken. I think some, if not all. It's a bit funky because you get like some extra health for it, but it's very, very powerful. But you don't get much movement. It's just kind of, you're there. You have to get the aim for it, and you get the support. But that's the round set done. We're on to this next round here. Fuzzy Quills and the Hazard, the last one. I blinked, and A side win the pistol. Yeah. 2-11, and they might be able to claw it back. Maybe. But as soon as that turning point slips to 12 rounds for Bailey fans, that's it. That's over. Like, you're not bringing that back. You can force the overtime, maybe, but they need some serious wins in a row. Because look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 in a row for Bailey fans. And, man, Tortured is still on point. Absolutely farming with Reyna. Because, I mean, Reyna doesn't have much movement like the other attackers, like Raze or Jet, who can like move around and actually do verticality. Reyna can't. But Reyna can get some fire rate, some aim, and can heal themselves throughout the round. So it's kind of, if you have that aim factor, then it's on point. And, man, Degen is not quite warmed up for Reyna. That's another big factor, as he needs to be performing a bit better, because Tortured is just stomping the entire server. So far.
Really?
Ops killing. Aubrey, you're killing. What have they done to Reyna? It just that they're buffed up like mad, and man, it's like smaller heal, 5 quick picks to activate it, and you still have increased movement speed, increased fire rate, and vulnerability during Empress phase, and invisibility, and you can also heal yourself from Empress phase fully with the over heal. Yeah, so it's still just as broken since day one. It's good, but actually more so broken because it's infinite time with Empress now. So even more scary, because now you have to like take them off as priority number 1, because one Reyna with an Empress can sweep off everything. We appear to have cut away from Phoebe. That's all good. Back to the round. Oh, here we go. Finally, Japan is on point, and Tortured left alone. Trying to retake this. It's not happening. They're stuck on eco. They couldn't afford the round, and they're just going to save for next round for the full buy. So, see how they go. Looks like 3-11 here for A side, and they're slowly picking up the pieces. But, man, it's just going to come down to each time, Bailey fans get a full buy, which will be next round, so 3-11. Can they win that round? And then whittle again, second round, round after round. Because the ecos, very rarely do you see an eco upset. If you play the positioning well, it's good. And no, I is still 6, but it's still like better than most ultimates, which is like 7 or 8. Yeah, the Empress, sorry.
Did they switch sides?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I've watched like those sort of switch. It just comes down to after the 12 rounds is the halftime point rather than like I think Overwatch is time based from memory.
Yeah.
So this is just round based. So 12 rounds versus like the time, and then each round is its own time, which is I believe minute 45. If not mistaken. I am 139. What the? Okay, they cut that back a bit.
One odd time.
Things have changed. Things have changed for sure, and Japan so far on point. But Tortured with the 2Bs, you can't let that happen.
Kill.
He's healed himself up back to 100, and he's out of there. He's done it. No, he didn't opt for the heal, but now he finally got a free pick from Japan. That's a 3-piece, and man, 2v4, and A side. What are they gonna do? They're stuck. They know where the spike is, and they know it's stuck trying to go towards B here, and look at that. They've seen the toes. They know he's on the opening. Might just have to try and see what can happen from this one from Fuzzy, but so far,
they're slowly walking in a circle around the boxes.
Yep. 12-3, and that is match point for Bailey fans. And A-Side Airlines have not much of an answer. They have the money for a full buy, but money's only one thing. So far, Degen isn't quite performing where you'd expect. You need a lot more kills you're going to be farming for Reyna, because they're very reliant on making sure you clean up the enemy team, because you need to help your team perform, because your job is to get in for the front lines, flash a couple people, and just stomp and swing and aim. And if you can't perform that one, then that's it. It could be the difference maker. So Tortured, very aggressive position here, gets quick pick and gets away with it.
But
And
no.
gets a follow-up and away with it
Ooh.
again. Reset after reset now is down, and they're still going on for the C site. Finally, Japan gets this trade here, but the spike is down back of mid. They have to pick up this one, and they have to wait for the positioning of Jet to get into position to pick this one up. But there's so many flank angles. You have so much to clear. They have to find the timing for this one. They have to find it now. Try and hold the spike. They know they could be stuck in the opening. They know the knives are there. Midnight gets it. And DGen all alone, 1v2, has to make this work. 50 seconds on the round. Spots out the first and wins the aim duel, but doesn't get the heal. It's on an off angle. Do they know it? Oh, they almost. They think they knew it. And Karua with the last quick pick there. 13-3. And that is Bailey fans taking this victory. Oh, me, oh, my. So far, we've seen two very one-sided games sweeping on through, both from Turtles and, of course, Bailey fans. So far, common denominator being A-side airlines just haven't been able to prevail on either Bind or Haven, and just couldn't quite go through. Any other thoughts on that one, Isaac?
The Degenerate, that was the guy.
Yep, that was the Reyna playing for A-side airlines. So Reyna's one with the purple stuff on the Empress and the eyes. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, Reyna, as we said, like, main job of Reyna is to get kills. Main job of any attacker is for that one there. It's to instigate fights, it's to challenge, and it's to make them work. And if you can't perform that one, then it's just really does dwindle the team because they're relying on you to be doing those roles because they're here to support you. And it sucks, but like it's what it is, it's what it's for. And if you can't make it work, then it can show. And unfortunately, you can't get momentum, then it just also shows as well. And it was just, I think it was, what was the 9 rounds in a row in the first half there on offense that just stomp after stomp, failed retake after failed retake, and just close opportunities that just couldn't pull through. So both Bailey fans and, of course, Turtles will be very happy with their results from those first rounds, and we'll have to wait and see the next round to be playing out. We're going to go on a quick break here as we get set up for these next games. Don't go anywhere, QT Respawn fans. We're back shortly with some more juicy Valorant action. All right, welcome back. Gaming, Valorant, QT Respawn. We are live and we are ready for the last round robin, the best of one. I'm PC Boy, joined here with Gold, and we're ready to jump into some action. Fantastic. We are in, and we'll have a look at what is happening here as we get those graphics coming up soon. So, A-side airlines on defense here on Haven. Now, Haven's quirk, as you see, traditionally 2 bomb sites, but they have these ropes to go up and down for some verticality. Not much of a difference maker, honestly. It does add some interesting plays later on, but you get very inaccurate when you're on the rope. It's just impossible to hit anything. And it just sort of comes down to that one there. Now, we followed A-side airlines throughout the entire series. So far, they're on 0-2, and man, they're looking to just make something back. They want to try and get this one. They want to leave their mark. They want to leave a good dent. We haven't seen the other team here. We'll maybe confirm team name later, but for now they are just, I don't know, whatever. We get to call them whatever we like, as long as it's friendly.
Deploys a moving shield.
Exactly. We're seeing ISO coming out here. Mikey with a quick pick onto Minnow for the first blood, and traded it up with one more onto Fuzzy. They're gonna go for all the way. Oh, 3-piece from Mikey. DGen traded out, but 4v2. Things look grim here for A-side. They have to try and get some momentum out of this, but they are just absolutely cut off. Hazard, fantastic Sheriff shot. Absolutely farming. And the overheal as well to keep this momentum going. Gonna go for the follow-up. Gonna try again, but nah. Duel after duel.
Degenerate has fallen.
That's it. 1-0, and Mystery Team has come on top. So, team we haven't seen. I'm trying to look at these comps at the moment here. From memory, ISO is good for a bit of control, a bit of confusion. Reminds me similar to Yoru's style, which they have on the defense side here. The blue-haired spiky man. So similar play style of like a little bit trickery, but mainly controlling, trying to instigate and a bit of controlling. I'm trying to remember who the agent is with the blue hair on defense side of Airlines. That's another one which I've been that Neon. That's right. From memory, their adaptation was they were very fast with their abilities and they could do a lot of instigating. So far, I mean, Pistol, you know, can't expect much. It just sort of favors one team, but right now that is of course favoring for the mystery team. Zomboy down with the plant and full eco here for A side. They're just, I don't know, they gotta have something. Maybe they can get a quick pick, quick gun for saving into the next round, but other than that, they can't hope for too much. We'll see how far they get. I think they hear that tripwire from Cypher. They know that something is up and they could try and spot it. They do. And so they're also wary of this wall. Sire is right behind it, and they're just trying to wait for that wall to break to get these quick picks. But I think they're just looking to be a nuisance, not do anything out of it. Just stall them and just, take away their guns. It'll upset their economy slightly. And just annoy them. But so far, they're just poking too far. Mikey with a 4-piece and
he missed all of his shots.
That's it. Unfortunate from Hazard. So Sire cleans up 2-0 and still farming up.
So this map, you called it Haven, was it?
Haven. That's the map's name.
So
that is the one.
So would you say this map favors the defenders or the attackers?
So normally, a bit rusty. Sometimes it matters of the agents that you pick from what team it will favor, but that just comes down to the team. But as far as maps, it just comes down to how quickly you can rotate from one side to the other. I would say this is probably defense. You have that early control with those ropes to go through the middle, and you can get to from one side to the other quickly from the defense side versus the offense. Oh, the challenge is on. He's hungry for it. Mikey's looking for a fight, and he finds it onto the healer, Minnow, and Sire with a follow-up, and Mystery Team stomps.
That was like a domain expansion from...
Yeah, it does. It's just like his ultimate where he just gets a challenge, a 1v1 against someone, and it's just a random funny gimmick. I think it works actually with a map sense where they just sort of teleport them outside of the map just slightly, and they just leave them in a little hover field and they go, yep, this is happening, and then winner takes all. But it's just literally a winner takes all of who gets the extra person in the fight for later. So 3-0. Right now we are on, I believe, max loss for A-side Airlines, so they're going to be eco on this one, and then get the full buy, and then after that, it's just going to be force buy after force buy until they turn the tide here, because after a certain point, if you just start losing rounds, you just have to force and just pray and get lucky. But we'll probably see some aggressive plays from them next round, but you tend to see a lot of 4-0s. Definitely, whoever wins pistol tends to win the follow-up, and sometimes you get a bit of momentum behind it, so they just need to turn either this round or next round in their favor for A-side before it gets out of hand.
That blue... Oh.
Here we go, Degen. Oh, this could be the Mo, but no, it is not.
Yeah.
And a follow-up here from Fuzzy, traded somewhat evenly, but it's still not enough for them. Down to the 2v3 now as the Mystery Team goes ahead and mows on through for the B site. Oh, that's the pick. That is the one that they need just to throw a spanner in the works there for Japan.
Is that
and
poison?
Now the flank is in. Are they going to be ready for it? They have been staggered here, and they've still got the armor, the weaponry, but man, pick after pick and shot after shot. This is the difference maker. They hear the plant and they know it's happening, and it's down to the B site. They have themselves some util. This could be scary indeed. Omen's trying to throw some smokes to cut off the site, and so he's trying to pinch them. They're just going to pray they don't check back sight, or at the very least swing widely, and they do. Caught off in the opening, trying to teleport onto the spike here. It's down to Hazard in the 1v2. Spots out Mikey. Where's the follow-up? He knows he's there. He's trying to stagger, and Mikey takes it all for themselves. Yep, that's it. So 4-0 now for Mystery Team, but a valiant effort from A-side. Valiant effort. Yeah, we see here Mikey is farming. You'd expect Hoodlum too, because they're the attacker. I believe Mikey. Yeah, Mikey plays, you can see a little emblem down the bottom, is like controller sort of interesting role. Same thing with Neon here from Fuzzy. This one's like an instigate. Like you jump onto the site, you just be a nuisance. You just try and throw things quickly as you can. Omen is more like, controlling, throwing down smokes, being strategic about it. And same with Breach, instigating and just mowing onto the site here. And man, They're going hard, they're going fast, and they are not letting them have any time for setup whatsoever. They're going to take the fight to but Minnow with a 2-piece, and of course they're trying to pick up the pieces here from Mystery. Zero with a trade, but it's still not enough. They had to find this last pick, and Hazard has secured themselves this quick pick. Will they spot the flank through the smoke? They know they're playing the guessing game. Oh, it's a fluke. Fantastic shot, and down to the last, and
correctly.
A-side are on the board. 1-4, and they finally turned around at the critical point.
The airline is taking off.
It is indeed. Airlines flying high as they're finally on the board here. We've seen, as we said, for the last games, we followed A-side airlines all through all. Now they're 0-2. They really want to try and solidify something towards the end here. Hazard seems to have played a lot of the attacking roles of trying to get those instant kills. Hasn't quite performed up to the task. And the other follow-up they're going through, which we've normally seen, is from Degen, who also has had like some opportunities, but not a lot. Another 1v1 here. Mikey's hungry for it. And, oh, one tapped. That is BM and a half. That is filthy, Mikey. You can't be doing that. Hazard trades it back now for the second quick pick, and Degen spots them, knows the plant is down on the A side, and the round is hot. Has to keep it going. Mikey with the shield wins through that fight. Sire with another, but Hazard trades it up. Hazard's just going to go for the sweep here. He wants to clean them all up. It's a 4-piece. Got the Empress, and that is the ace for Hazard to clutch the round. The second crucial round for A-Side Airlines, and this could be a turning point. This could be how they bring it back for this game. Well done, Hazard. Well done. He is on fire.
The flight may have been delayed, but they're taking off now.
That's it. That's it. Bit of weather, bit of storms, bit of stalling, but eventually, now he's filling the role of Reyna. As you said, Reyna's duty is kill or be killed, and so far, very, very good KDA. So now it's, yeah, a little bit passive. I think Mystery Team, they do still have the economy for this one. Yeah, they got the force buy on this. They're like, we got an extra round to play with. Even if we don't win this round, we can still disrupt the economy. And so right now, what they're trying to do is they're going to try and actually bait out the ultimates. See how A-side have 4 ultimates versus 2 for the highlighted people. Yep. So that's indicating that these people have their ultimate ability. They're going to try and bait them out. They're actually going to try and make them waste their ultimates to win the round. Because A-side, they need the momentum. And, yeah, the Mystery Team, they're just trying to bait them out. They're like, we don't care, we don't win this round, whatever, we got an advantage. And there you go. Hazard with a quick pick and gets the invulnerability to run away. And they know it's on to the B side. But Hoodlum spots the early swing. Well done from Neon to get the disruption, but doesn't get the pick. That was crucial. Hazard now has to pick up the pieces. Spike is down 2v3. They know Hoodlum's low, and he has to find this pick here, and he has to heal off it. Well done indeed. Now, again, down to Hazard. The ace clutch to bring it back. Can he bring it back to back? He spots out the tripwire, gets the follow-up, and spots out Hazard, but Sire doesn't swing off it. He lets him stall. He lets him stew in it. And Hazard might be able to get a quick fake here. Oh, no, he made noise. Sire knows he's in position. That is prime position. And he just gets to play the mark. He's going to use the ultimate. He wants his kill. And he finds it.
And Hazard is gone.
That's it. Sire with that final 1v1. 5-2 now for Mystery Team. And, oh, that's so much pressure for Hazard. The team just slipped. Ace after ace. That's too much. He got the 4K. He did a valiant effort, but one away from getting the clean sweep, and man, how much more can you ask of him?
An unfortunate series of events.
Exactly.
So in the buy phase, do you like use like currency or something like that to get other weapons? Like
So down the bottom right, you see active money of the person. He has 0. Mikey, if you swap to someone else, spectator, we'll just have a good look see, but it'll get there. 1400. So you can sort of see, like, you know, as you win more rounds, you get a bit more money every round, but the other team doesn't. If you get the spike down or defused vis-a-vis, you get a bit more money for that one. And each kill you get gets $100. So up to 9,000 total. And normally 2,000 is your threshold for, if we have $2,000 in the bank, next round we could do a full buy with everything we want. If we have less than that, we might not be able to do a full buy next round. So you cater around that sort of mark. You just do it round by round. But normally, every second round, if you lose, then next round you have second round you have a full buy. So yeah, money is the big factor of who can buy what and what guns and what armor and what abilities. And oh my, Mystery Team on fire, clean sweep. No
The
fear
Hazard
whatsoever.
has gone
Just like
down.
that, 6-2, and they've at least tied the first half, and they're looking to take even more. Mikey and Hoodlum on point with farming. Hazard is performing very well, but the rest of the team not so
Degenerate
much.
and Zomboy are the lowest of their respective teams.
I think they were all 2 and 7. But here's the thing: so Mystery Team has 0 ultimates. They have all 5. So the smart thing to do is do some aggressive play with maybe 1 ultimate, get a bit of info, maybe get a quick pick, then run away, and then you might have a couple ultimates for the retake to stall. But it is another factor as well as ultimates. If you waste them all, oh no! What have you done, Sage? You just locked out your teammate. What have you done? No, they know. Oh, they know. He's stuck running. Oh no, they know. Oh, Sage, you just sent DJ to his death sentence. Oh, Sage. Oh
Unlucky.
no, what have you done? Oh my days. Oh, that is probably the order there. Excuse me, folks.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Oh, seems like it's down to one person in airlines. And that guys get down.
Apologies. Apologies, quick dip away. Something came up. That's all good. 7-2 now, and Mystery Team has gone through all good. Yeah. 7-2. So they finally won this first half. They have that extra round advantage at least to play with. Haven, I'd actually say is probably defense sided. Like you can cut off a lot of the middle, which I haven't seen honestly. The offenders here actually, or other side, actually try and fight the middle. No team has really contested or tried to do plays in the middle. They just sort of lock down the edges, and then that's sort of it. But you can disrupt a lot, like especially if you do a fast mid to A, where you can jump down that little rope elevator bit. Oh, Mikey, he's hungry for it. Oh, and he wins it. He wins the duel, man. Duel after duel, Mikey is just on point and just decimating the enemy, leaving the pressure onto Hazard again. There's one quick pick onto Hoodlum, and they know the hit is onto the A side. Down to Rain and Omen to stall this as best they can, and there's another one from Hazard. He is on fire, and quick tap from Sire.
The Hazard has gone
Absolutely
down.
demolishes the defense. Tried to trade it from DJM, but it is done. Down to Omen. That's one. No! Japan, he missed the spray control. He just had to go down a bit. Oh no, 8-2. Mystery Team on fire, and oh no. A-side, you're down 0-2 in the series, and this is the last chance to get around on the board. You have to give it your all. You have to. You can't be coming out 0-3. It can't be like this.
Seems as if the flight is experiencing turbulence.
That's it. Not just a little bit of turbulence, a full-blown storm. 2-8. They had those early rounds. They had that cutting point, but that was it. Honestly, I think one key turning point was, Sage sending DJN to his poor ultimate demise as he's trapped behind the wall. He's going, well, what have you done? Yoru technically has a teleport, but he must have used it early for some play. He can throw them over the walls and stuff, but he just, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's master like that. You can set up a teleport, and you can just throw it exactly where you want to go. Now he's repositioned. He might even get a quick pick here if he's sharp, but he's wasted the shot. Oh, no.
It's kind of like Sombra from Overwatch.
Yep.
In Overwatch 1, she had a teleport where she could place down.
Yeah, you normally, you sort of do them at the start with Yoru. You can sort of set them up on the fly as well. They take a bit of time to set up, but they do go in like corners, normally like a corner of some area. But it's usually good for, just doing this, take a shot with a big gun and then attempt, and
double
no.
kill. Triple.
Mikey, that's an ace so far, and he's looking for the 6, actually. He wants the last one. He's hungry. He's hungry for it, and the team's like, we got the site. Go, Mikey. Have fun. See what happens. And Japan, stuck saving. You have to get a 4K to win the round with a Sheriff and light armor, and
that's a very nice revolver.
Yeah. Mikey's just on fire here with ISO. And, man, Japan, Omen. Mikey's hungry for it. He might even go hunting again back. He's playing safe. Honestly, I'd be swinging the entire map looking for the skill, because you have a chance to get the 6. That never really happens because you need someone to revive as well. But
he's playing it safe.
Cake might spot them here. Oh, caught with a
And
knife in
he-
hand. They know where Omen's saving, and now Omen pressures on to save this armor and the rifle because he'll be gone too late.
And Zomboy is shooting
And no,
at
Mikey's going to
nothing.
fight the mid. Does he get it? Oh, one tapped. A 6-piece for Mikey, the ace and beyond, and 9-2.
I
Mystery
didn't
team.
even see him shooting.
Yeah, no, just pre-fired, tap, gone. Actually, I don't think it was a pre-fire. They definitely saw each other on either end, but it was just that split reaction of, yep, I got the crosshair where it needs to be, and you don't, so. Whereas, yeah, I feel like in Overwatch you don't really like pre-fire angles. Maybe he's Widow, but you more like have the angle and you just adjust very quickly. Whereas this, you don't see a lot of high sensitivity gameplay. You see very slow because you need to hit long range shots and you need to just line up and then peek from cover, shoot, and just pray you get the pick on it. Oh, good stun, good vulnerable. Oh, breaks the shield, but it's not enough for the quick pick. As ISO still reigns terror. Well done. Full blind kill from Hazard. Still has the invuln to stall time. And Japan, 1, 2, 3. But Hoodlum trades back 2. Down 2, the 1v2. Last round on the board. And A-side, they need this round. 2-9. They cannot let this go any further. If it's 2-10, it's already over. We've seen that happen game prior. And they're second guessing themselves. Oh, they're scared. They thought it was a fake. But they saw Hoodlum. They saw them back of B. They just think they got the spike and legged it to A. So, I mean, it's not a bad play as long as you play together so that he doesn't get the one quick pick and then gets a trade-off. As you can see, Jet has no dashes. Even if they get the first quick pick, they won't have a second follow-up. So they have to rely on their smokes. And if they get the first pick, they'll have knives, which could be very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. But no. They just want to clear the site, check that no one's B. They go, okay, not B. So they're going to go ahead and leg it. But as long as they stay together, and they don't isolate themselves, and as soon as they see that, they'll be it. Jet's got knives. Oh, from the plant. Oh, this is dangerous. Ability of Jet of ultimate, very dangerous, but no like extra abilities to maneuver around. So they're relying on the sheer aim factor of those knives. If it kicks into play, and there you are in the spawn flank. Spots on spots 1, spots 2, and Hoodlum with a 4-piece to clutch it up. 10-2 for Mystery, and of course we swap sides. The scoreboard. Oh my. Hazard is farming. Hazard is absolutely farming, which is good. 17-10, and some other ones coming through as well. But Mikey is not even like primarily an attacker. He's more an instigator role, but he's just decimating. Like your job as ISO, from what I've seen, is like you disrupt a little bit. You have the shield to cover yourself a bit more, but your job is to just get on site. Maybe get 1 kill, a bit of damage, and then let the rest of the team sweep up. Because the rest of the team will throw smokes and flashes, and you'll just get on there just to defend and make a nuisance, saying, look at me, as you just try and take away most of the gunfight. But, yeah, this is, ooh.
Seems as if he's doing his job well.
Yeah. I will say Hazard has finally stepped up the game. Hazard now definitely farming. But Degen is the other one who plays a lot of the instigating / attacking roles and just isn't performing. And there you go. Peaked early and still wins it. You can't be winning that duel. That's a sheriff shot. Man, he's going for more. He's hungry. Oh, no. That's it. They cut off the A site just like that. They are running tail between their legs, and they're just going to have to gun it towards B and pray. But look at this. They're already at mid. They know what's happening, and they're just going to try and get lucky here. They're still going to try and go through it. They're mad. They're mad. Cake gets 1. Cake gets the 2nd. And Hoodlum. Oh, that's a filthy shot onto Fuzzy. And again, down to Hazard, left to save the day. An ace just to survive. This is brutal. They even know Spike's mid, and they know Hazard's on A, so they're just playing nuisance around sewer. And look at this. They're swinging it. They have no fear. Mikey's going to even dance on these things. And, oh, no fear. He should have had some fear. Those things make it invulnerable, but will he clear the close corner? Does he know? He knows. Oh, well done. Well done. It's on. It might be the saving grace, but he needs so much more. 30 seconds on the clock. Has to make it happen. And Hazard with a 3-piece is still going through. 20 seconds time is ticking, and that spike has not gone anywhere. Now it's in their possession, and they have time to get to B, but they have to spot this first quick pick. Oh, Hoodlum. Oh, a body shot nonetheless. Damn. 11-2. Turning point here for Mystery Team. And A-side, no money. No plant for the money that was left, and up against armor and weapons. This will be brutal. Their best plan, I think, is just stick together, just wait out a bit of util, and just stomp last second, and just pray you get lucky, because this is brutal. They haven't even contested the B site, because they know Cypher sets up all of his traps, his tripwires, and his cameras. And Cypher doesn't actually do damage as abilities, but what they do is they show his outline.
Really?
Yeah, full outline in like pings. So you see the entire person as they tip over the tripwire. They go, okay, like that one right there, it's set up. If they accidentally trip into that without breaking it, they will be shown their full outline for a few seconds, and then they'll also be slowed. And so you can just pre-fire. I'm just dumb.
In a game like this, where what's it called? Where the first one to peak is normally the winner or something like that. No, is the loser.
Nah, like there's still like once you see the same person, but the difference making of when you peak versus getting peaked at is like you either pre-fire, which you will win if you have the exact shot. If you don't, then it'll just come down to who has a faster reaction time for it. And another one will be normally defense if you're on a weird angle. Like if you pre-fire wrong angle with the defense on another angle, then it's So, hits a tripwire. They even heard it too, and unfortunately it just got caught out by Sierra with another one. Again, all on Hazard, 1v2, and gets stunned from Breach, and just cannot do anything. Match point now. The Mystery Team and A-Side Airlines. This could be the 0-3. This could be the unfortunate outcome that they were hoping wouldn't happen. So now, I mean, they're stuck forcing every single round, which will just eventually whittle away their economy for A-Side. And if they don't get some quick picks and kills here, then it's going to be it.
And Cake M throws a grenade.
All right. Progressing through mid here, A-Side. This is good. This is slow. This is steady.
Is that
They
poison?
just have to wait out the smoke. They know Cake likes to hide in this corner. He's done it before, but will they pre-fire it? Or will they at least throw something to do some damage? Again, Cake is just being a nuisance. And, oh, don't do it, Omen. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, no. They have to spam back. They're not fighting. They're just letting them have it. And, man, it's a decimation here for Mystery. 1, 2, 3 for Mikey. Cake with a follow-up. Hazard again.
And the plane,
oh, the 1v1.
domain
Mikey's
has been
filthy
popped.
with it. He's just going to... Oh, look at him. He's... oh, he's making it work for a... Apparently never, Mikey. I mean, but, man, they've already got Hazard pinched and down to 23. Stuck with nowhere to go. And 13 to 2. Here at the final. And Mystery Team gets it 0-3 for A-Side Airlines.
Congrats, Mystery Team.
Oh, yeah. I want a quick little final score will be good before we cut away. And, oh, very nice. Very nice indeed, yeah. Definitely popped off there from Mikey. 29-2 towards the end. And Hazard did perform well for their team, but it was just, as you said, just comes down to the timing factor and just doesn't quite kick in. So, yeah, like, I mean, A-Side, we've seen it time and time again. They can't get, like, they get, like, one round within the first half, 1 or 2, and that's it. That's the entirety of it. You have 12 rounds, 1 or 2, you need more. And every full buy, they just sort of don't really have a game plan. They just sort of go with the flow, and then because the other team has a game plan, it just adapts to it, and they're better at adapting, and they just couldn't find that turning point for it. Any final thoughts on that one?
Well, there are a few really good clutches in that game. One, they're just really fun to view and all that. Like, I could not imagine the stress it would be to be the last person with like a full team of 5 on the opposing.
Yeah, I think another factor was normally Reyna has the flashes and the eyes to like blind the sight and blind the enemy so that they can try and get on site early. But Hazard was always at the very end of those rounds either lurking or playing back, trying to clutch up with like a lurk play, and doesn't really pay off. Eventually you do sort of say, you know what, team, we're all just going to go fast B, flash everything, wall, flashes, smokes, and just see how far we get. But they just didn't have a game plan. They just sort of relying on Hazard. Hazard stuck alone again, trying to clutch up, and just there's only so much you can do between you have to get like an ace every single round just to survive. It's brutal. It's brutal. So prelim rounds are done, folks. We have, of course, finished those round robins. We have some click-up winners to go through for that grand final, which we'll be following along as best as we can. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Red Bull, huge shout out, and of course we're live on Twitch as well. We are QT Respawn with our LAN, and we have very, very good exciting announcements with some drops. That's right, folks. Get them while they're hot. They are, of course, T-shirts onto the store. Linktree, QUT Respawn. And they're ready. They're live. They're good to go. So get them. And, of course, support Big Monkey Ape that we like. We're going to go on a intermission break and possibly a dinner break because we are quite hungry. And we'll be back with, of course, the grand final. Stay tuned, folks, and don't go anywhere.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. We are getting ready for the grand finals. Now, I am Gold, and this is Japan Airlines.
Yep. My name's Jamie, and my in-game name is Japan Airlines.
Yes, he was a crowd favorite last time, if I remember. Now, what's it called? We're sponsored by Red Bull. We wouldn't be able to do the stream without Red Bull. It comes in many flavors.
And
now
and also there's a QR code to our affiliate links, if you wanna.
for our merch.
Yep. And Discord links and other links like that, like our social media, Instagram, Twitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're just getting started into the game. The players are currently selecting their agents. I believe the map is Lotus, with Turtles on the defense and the mystery team on the right.
Yes.
Seems like both teams are playing Killjoy, which I believe is strong for this map. And ISO, who's very meta right now, who's been picked nearly every game today, I believe.
What does the character do?
The character has a shield which is indestructible for 1 damage.
Is it the purple shield or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
They could like force it forward.
Yeah,
or something.
you can force the wall, you can fragile them, and there's a shield around them. Oh wait, so
Whoa.
defenders did actually not pick ISO, they picked Raze instead, which
What an upset.
Raze is definitely really good on this map, obviously, especially when you're starting defending. You can fight for A space like Rebel, and you can fight for A with the Raze nade, which is really good.
Which one's Razor?
Which one's Raze?
Yeah, Raze.
That's Vumi.
Where?
That's the person we're spectating right now. So I believe they should fight for A, because that's one of Raze's strengths of this, picking this agent, which it seems like what they are doing. So they're probably going to fight for A main space early to deny info, deny space. And the attackers look like they're going to start off with some C control.
It seems like both teams chose the woman with the bandana and yellow jackets. Do you have any reason why?
Oh, yeah. Killjoy. Yeah. Killjoy is really strong on this map. Obviously, it's a free site map, so she can. If you can see what the defender's doing, they've got a turret on B, which gives them passive B info, which means they don't need someone holding B, allowing them to stack other sites like A and C, which they are doing here.
I see.
So attackers are preparing to execute on C with ISO entering, and they got first pick.
Ooh.
On Clove. And another pick on Killjoy, which takes them this side, but defenders are trying to fight back through door.
And there's a
Trade's
revolving door.
Trade's going pretty even. Down to 2v3.
Ooh, he just got inked.
And yeah. Good
Then
round
the
by attackers.
An easy win for the attackers. For the mystery team. Now, the character that Zomboy right now is playing.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually realize they picked KO.
What does he do?
So he has a few abilities. He has flash grenades. He has a fragment grenade, like a Molotov that can delay rushes. He's also got a suppress, which suppresses the enemy's abilities when they're hit with the 0 points.
I think I've seen that previously in one of the games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Seems the person we're spectating right now is Gecko, which is also a really strong agent.
Ooh.
Because
And
they
played
can pick up
by
their
main.
abilities. And they're playing in this corner. Raze tries to bait for them by shooting the K knife, and tries to jiggle, but they still clear it because they are smart.
Yes.
And it's just
They jiggled in the opposite direction.
yeah. Just an eco round here, no force from the defense team. So we should be looking into a bonus round from the attack and anti-bonus from the defense next round.
Ooh, a
Pretty
shotgun to
clean
the
round.
head. How will Zomboy... Well,
I'll
I
say
guess
that.
Zomboy will not be recovering from it.
Oh, the teabagging already.
The
Zomboy.
disrespect, honestly.
A Radiant teabagging a lower rated enemy. Interesting.
Mike, can you tell me something about the character that Mikey is playing as?
Oh yeah, so Mikey. Mikey's playing ISO.
He looks like Ubuto from Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a shield which he can activate at any time, and if he gets a kill, he can replenish that shield,
Oh.
which stops any damage going to him, which is very strong. And he also has a unwallbangable wall, and he also has 2 fragile abilities.
Which character can like encase them in like a separate place? You know, it's like the guy. It's like a purple space.
Purple space.
Yeah.
It's probably ISO. He's got the shield right now, and
It's like a domain expansion.
oh yeah, his ult is his ult is a domain expansion. So whoever gets hit within the vicinity of their ult, they have to go into 1v1 with ISO, and usually ISO comes out on top.
Yeah, I've noticed that ISO has 2 shields, while his opponent only has 1.
Yeah. So
I guess if you're going to make a domain, it would normally favor the user.
it does usually favor the ISO. See,
Ooh.
we're in ISO ult right now, a domain
And he
expansion.
domained.
Main versus Mikey, and Mikey comes out on top. Down to a 2v1. Retake.
Thank God it's not like Malevolent Shrine.
And
Oof,
attackers
he
clean
did
it
not
out.
expect that second player.
yeah. That's actually smart though, because Mikey picked out because he was lower HP, and then you wouldn't expect both
Yeah.
guys to be there because surely they would be
Yeah.
swinging together to trade, but Mikey was baiting for the killjoy.
Smart.
Smart play from the Radiant. So the attackers do get the anti-bonus round, which means the defenders have a hard decision of whether they should force into this round and try to win, or whether they should save for next round. And it looks like they're half saving. Oh, that turret looks like it's
Oof.
pointing in the wrong
What-
direction.
What did Green Beanie just put down?
Oh, they put down a turret, and I didn't see what. Was it an alarm bot or something? Yeah. So the turret is meant to shoot at the people who are coming out tree right now, but they placed it the wrong way, so they get taken down.
Disappointing.
Mistake. Main drops down to drop by himself, and the defenders are pretty scattered. Looks like Main does have a gun, which means they did buy into this round, and so did Raze. So it does look like they forced into this round, which doesn't seem like they're winning, so they're probably going to have to save next round.
Sorry.
As I say that, Rumi does get a pick on KO, making it 2v3 retake.
Bin
And
is now in a coffin.
Yep, and we can just see how strong the ISO is, getting a free K in this round.
So would you say this map favors the attackers or the defenders?
I would say that this map favors the attacker because you can default and take a main space and C main space, and then you can very, very quickly pivot to B through the doors, through breakable and unbreakable doors on A and C respectively. So it looks like the attackers are going for C, which is a perfect trade because the turtles have 4 stacked A site. So they should be able to have a pretty clean site execution. They have used a lot of abilities to take C, which is actually empty, which they don't know about. And with that much noise, the
Mikey-
defenders have rotated to B already.
Mikey seems to have a double tap ability.
Oh yeah, that's the shield that grants them another shield if they get a kill with it.
So if someone taps him, they would have to tap him again to kill him.
Oh yeah, so if Mikey kills someone, they can tap a bubble, which gives them another shield. And yeah, if they get a lot of kills in a row, it allows them to get a lot of kills in a row. Now, attacker are investing a lot of ult into this round, actually. The carry and the killjoy ult even though I'm not sure if they know, but the defenders are actually on a save. And defenders are retaking, but the
Last player standing.
kills seem to go. Ooh, nice shot from.
Nekoya.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce
But
that.
a
That was
4K from Mikey, just showcasing how strong
mm.
this agent is and how meta he currently is with the recent change in the past week, 8.11.
I don't think I've seen a single win by the what's the thing called again? The thing you place down. It's like the objective of this.
Oh, the spike, yeah.
The spike. I don't think I've seen a single win from the spike yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the attackers are just sweeping the defenders
Yeah.
right now. And Mikey already has his ult again.
Ooh. What is Mikey's ult again?
His domain expansion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the attackers have made a good adjustment. They're smoked off A, but they're not really fighting for it, which is false info to defenders, and also have wasted about 15 seconds of their time already without any info on C main, and defenders have actually taken C main space, C mound, and have opened a door to fast rotate to A.
Let's see. They seem to have set up a wall
Oh,
of
and
smoke.
Mikey's in his ult. Let's see. Oh, we can't see whether he wins that. And of course he wins that.
And Catman 300 has killed Catman 300.
Yes, he actually died twice because he clove ulted.
He what?
He clove ulted, so he resurrects himself. And once again, Mike has another 3K. And another.
Did he domain?
He domained, and then he got that kill, and then he got another 2 kills after that because of the shield he got from the domain, which is just, it's a very snowbally agent, which just.
No, we didn't even swap over to it, did we?
Yeah. Yeah, you just domain. You pop the bubble. You domain expansion. A domain expansion someone. You kill them. You get another bubble. You kill him, and then you go. And then you just get another bubble.
A lot of killing in this game.
A lot of killing, especially from the ISO. That's why you have the best person, which I believe is Mike on the team, to play the ISO, as they can kill a lot. And the defenders are on a save again, but they are trying to fight for A, but attackers are disrespecting their utility and just running it down as they are.
And they're missing all their shots.
Who was that?
That's what?
Ben is flanking them.
B1N is. That is a very beautiful gun.
That is the blue variant of the Prelude to Chaos.
Is it a skin or is it?
Oh yeah, it's a skin.
It's a skin.
It's a paid
because
skin.
it feels as destructive as it looks. I feel like it would just completely nuke the entire server.
It could do that.
You know,
It is a very clean
like
and
a
popular
mystical
skin.
stone. It's like mystical stones are very powerful. Oof. I thought he was gonna die.
So Mikey finally goes down, but the trades do go to attackers, which means they're up 7-0.
Those death animations are, wow.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they look like they're being dragged back down to hell,
Yeah.
or they're being
The
like
finishes.
exercised or something.
Oh,
So how do you get skins and all that? In this game?
so every day you have 4 new skins in your shop, which you
Every-
can buy using in-game currency, which you can buy through in-game purchases. And there are also limited time bundles and bundles that you can buy.
So can you get the in-game currency like other than just paying for it?
No, you can get like gift cards and stuff, but they do require real money.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never understood that. Like, why have in-game currency when you can just use like just real money?
I think it's a psychological thing.
I guess.
And wait, Mikey has his ult again? Is that yeah? It's Mikey and it's Matman again. And this time,
And
ooh,
this
he dinked it, it was
time-
close.
Oof.
But Mikey comes out on top and he gets another kill, which means he gets his bubble again.
Is double tap?
Yeah, his double tap. And Clove pulled out the knife at the wrong time, got timing, and Mikey gets another kill.
And that gun still looks gorgeous.
Exactly. Down to a 1v2.
Look at that. The energy, it just looks like it would be like just a massive laser. And now Hoodlum is just camping. Oh, no.
They have to camp to wait. They're trying to wait for a mistake from the defenders, but the defenders are really smart.
Yeah.
because he's low HP. So the defenders should wait for them to plant the spike and then go after them when they're planning.
What Hoodlum doesn't realize is that they're in 2 locations.
Yeah, but he does have a turret down. So Bin's going for it straight away,
Come on.
delaying time,
Oof,
delaying
and
even more
Bin.
time, and he gets the Bin. Doesn't know where the other guy is, but he has a turret. I don't think he got it. It's really close. It's really close.
Yeah,
and he
just
got
behind
it
that wall.
with 10 milliseconds. And
Unlucky, honestly.
oh, they got the first round.
They
Congratulations.
did. Congrats.
This
7
is where the
to
comeback
0.
starts.
7 to 1.
7-1.
Is not looking good for the Turtles.
They get the operator back though,
Who
which
it-
is a really strong gun. Can hold a good line.
Who's winning? I don't know.
Look at the scoreboard right now. Mikey has a 5 KD, 20 and 4.
Oof.
It's really hard to kill the ISO when they have the shield, and then when you get more kills, you get more ult points, and then that means more domain expansions, which snowballs into more kills and more rounds, more money. Just a really snowbally agent.
So how many characters are in this game that you
How
can
many-
pick from?
How many characters in this game?
Yeah.
I don't actually know that number at the top of my head, but it's close to 20 something, maybe 20. I think something like that.
It seems as if Mikey's double tap was active, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, and Mikey gets the kill on Ben. Oh, the timing. They went past each other.
Did I just see someone behind Hoodlum?
Chloe flanked Killjoy while Killjoy
Zomboy.
just turned around. Killjoy's
careful,
got a good
Zomboy.
luck.
And Zomboy was blindsided.
Trade's
And
gone back
Main
and forth.
missed all of his shots. You
Yeah.
hate to see it, honestly.
That's a 1v2. Mikey can Mikey. Oh,
No, yes,
Mikey can win it because he's got his
yeah,
double tap, which is definitely not the strongest ability in the game right now.
yes.
Definitely not the strongest agent in the game right now, making it an 8-1 lead.
Imagine,
And
no.
he's got his domain expansion again. This is
Yeah.
like his fourth domain expansion in 1/2.
If his domain had like a short hit effect, then he'd be broken.
Yes. His fourth domain expansion in 1/2. That is crazy.
Ugh. What happened? Let's see. Let's see who will win this round. It seems as if the green had
Oh, a big fight's about to come.
Mikey has his domain back.
And is it?
His technique has recharged and his domain is ready.
Yes, it is.
And both the green and both the Zorro wannabes. That
Oh, the timing again as he goes to
Ooh.
flash. He gets swung on the
Main-
timing.
Main
That's
is
so unlucky.
Main is not having a good day.
It's having a tough one, but so
Yeah.
is the rest of the team. So it's just the ISO.
What-
It's just the ISO is
what
just
is that
really
thing?
strong.
Spike planted.
So
Now what can Catmap Man do here? Not much. But Ben does
Right.
get a trade and C-man. 4v2 to the attackers.
so the green head person, what's his who is that?
That's Killjoy. With the green beanie.
No, not
Oh,
the
you mean Saya?
yeah.
Oh, Gecko.
The
So-
green head one, not the green beanie.
Oh, yeah. No, the green head one.
Yeah, the one who looks like Zorro.
Yeah. A bit like Justin Bieber as well.
Justin Bieber and Zorro.
So, yeah, Gecko. He's got a flash, which can be shot.
Yeah.
He's got a flash that can be shot, and he's got...
Now let's see what is going on in this round. Oof.
So defenders have already lost main, their Gecko, which is unfortunate because...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking about Gecko, so he's got a destructible flash that can be shot at once. He's got a wingman which can plant and defuse a bomb when there's a bomb present, and He can also acts like a boombot that can stun enemies in the vicinity where it explodes.
Yeah.
Look at wingman planting. They can plant the bomb, run around the whole bend and plant the spike in the open. The defenders are gonna... Oh, they're gonna try to investigate KJO, but Mikey perfectly times the domain expansion.
But can he
and
time his shots? And
actually
he can.
He actually fails to get his... Fails for the first time in his domain expansion. Now
Wait, he
KJO
failed?
Yeah, Mikey lost.
Oh.
Yeah, Mikey
I
lost.
was
for
looking at the
once.
wrong camera. We're looking through the wrong eyes.
Yeah. Now KJO invested from both sides. No one detained. Not much time on the spike left.
Yeah.
But it's down to a 1v3 post plant. Oh! And he's just missing
Oof.
the diffuser that has been who managed to win the second round for Turtles. Really close there. But Ben was smart to go not directly on the spike, but a bit to the left of the spike to defuse. Really close round there. Both sides investing their KJ. Oh, Mikey
Yeah, it
losing
could.
his domain expansion for the first time, even though he's got 25 and the 5 kills. Mikey was one, Ben was second.
I don't really think it matters what order. Maybe.
And it's the last round of the attack half. Both sides fighting for A, but defenders come out on top again. Now, because of this reaction that they're fighting for A, attackers are going to rush in to C, which they investigate Gecko which can detain someone if it hits any of them.
His gun was right on.
I believe, yeah, Kilgo lurked A and managed to get a pick.
That's what happens when you face a wall. You die.
Yeah. Oh, Gecko gets 2 of the ult there.
Yes, except now he's inked. Ugh. Just like a Mario Kart, it's as much of a nuisance.
And trades are going back and forth. It's a 1v1 between Bin and Killjoy. It's interesting
Killjoy?
that he smokes off main there. Doesn't have a TP
just
to get
missed
up
his
onto the spike.
feet. If he shoots now, he'll hit him.
Can Bin stick the spike 2 rounds in a row?
Or could... Oh, no.
Oh,
Ah.
no. Hoodlum's better. Hoodlum winning
Hoodlum
another
has
round
clutched
for-
the round.
I don't know.
Not clutch. What's it called? If was it Bin that was the last
Yeah,
one standing? If
Bin.
Ben had just waited and kept going at the defenses, he could have won. Like, Hoodlum was missing all of his shots.
Yeah, Bin whiffed a little at the end when the smoke dropped. But
Yeah.
now Turtles are on the attack side. Let's see what they can do, whether they can come back from this 10-2.
Let's see if the Turtles can gain 11 straight points.
This is going to be a really important pistol round.
Yes.
Let's see what each side is planning to do. Attackers are planning to fight for A main space. And defenders are going to insta-smoke that. Kerry runs through the smoke and flashes it. That was a risky play,
Yes.
but it works out because Mikey gets the pick from Breakable.
Mikey's domain has
Mikey
not
getting
recovered
another
yet.
pick, and now he's got his bubble, and now he's going to look for more kills so he can get more bubble.
And
but
Bin has been eliminated.
yes, by a Gecko.
Oof.
The lucky
You hate
one.
to see it.
There's Mikey's trying to play aggressive, but Zombie gets that kill instead. And it's all down to
Good
Catman
job,
Man,
Zombie.
and it's a
Flawless.
round
Oh.
with Mikey getting 3 kills again.
With Sung Wukong destroying. What's his...
11-2 to who is this? I don't know.
11-2.
11-2.
Mystery team.
2 rounds away from being Valorant Respawn first ever LAN grand final winners, champions.
I'm just glad I could commentate this, honestly.
Yep, I'm glad that I could play 3 great games and be able to cast a grand final.
Yeah.
And the attackers are obviously going to go for force because they desperately need to win this round, and they do go for the obvious site, which is B, because it is a lower distance site. But the defenders are holding it down quite well, and attackers are actually able to get out. Mikey,
Mikey, oof, and Mikey
Nice.
fumbled.
Mikey
and-
was stuck in breakable.
Spike planted.
Main has planted the spike.
And defenders.
And Bin
are-
is and Rumi has destroyed main. No, wait.
1v2.
No, Cake.
Looks
Does-
like attackers are actually going to win this round.
They,
If they're
yeah.
doing it 2v1. Although Omen is low, but if
Yeah.
they play this perfectly, they should be able to close out this round, as Killjoy is also low.
Oh, but Rumi's going around the corner.
And
Nope.
they swing at the exact same time.
Yeah, he's brought out the
Played
fan.
perfectly.
That's a very beautiful fan skin.
It is. It's a. I'm pretty sure it's the Ignite fan, which is a limited time fan, which is also a Chinese variant of the fan.
I see.
Limited time. Now attackers, they're not sure which side they want to go because they know that defenders should be on a save, as they did force the last round and lost. But they are going to go C because there's a pretty long distance site with the advantage weapons. They should be able to close out this round. Now defenders have pretty quickly rotated to C, which is a gamble rotate, but it's worth it since you have weaker guns.
They're popping some of the smoke sphere.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Smoke
smokes in the map,
spheres.
and the info is pretty confusing because both teams don't know which side they want to go. But it looks like the attackers have the right read.
Do you have to be in a certain area to plant this spike?
Yeah. So on the site you can see where there's a yellow shaded area, and that's where you can plant the spike.
I see.
And turtles are. Ooh, nice shot
Ooh.
from Mikey.
Mikey
gets a
is
trade.
popping off.
Mikey with another shot, and he now gets his bubble.
Hit double tap. You hate to. Ooh, he just got slimed.
Cake M with a
Main.
pick on main. And
And
it's down to
Ca-
1v3 from Bin. Can he close it out?
No.
And oh!
Oh!
A clean ace from
Bin
Bin
just
with 50
clutches
HP.
it before the other team could even respond.
A 1v3 clutch from Bin. That is why he is radiant.
Yes. So what are the tiers in this in Valorant?
Oh, so there's iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, ascendant, immortal, and top 500 is radiant with a minimum RR threshold.
Top 500 is what?
Radiant.
Radiant. And you're
I'm
saying
pretty sure that's how it works. Not 100% sure actually.
and you're saying one of these people is Radiant or something?
I'm pretty sure Ben and Mikey used to be radiant. They're
Used to be?
definitely immortal right now,
I see.
but I'm pretty sure they used to be radiant.
They're very impressive.
Very high skilled players,
Yeah.
like top 0.1% of the game, pretty much.
I can tell you, if I were to go up against them, I would be immediately eliminated.
I had the pleasure to go up against them, and they did dominate us.
Yeah.
Attackers are trying to go onto C, and Mikey has a domain
He,
expansion.
Mikey has
again
popped his domain.
against Cat Matman again, and he
Again.
wins it for
This
the third time.
this has to be bullying, honestly.
It's like he's trying to target Cat Matman. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's done against him, what he has against him, but it's actually down to a 2v2 as Raze gets 2 picks.
So
on the
one
defenders.
so one of the characters has the spike, and when they die, they drop the spike.
Ooh. 1v1 between Mikey and Rumi.
But can't.
very
Unfortunately, his
highly
domain
skilled
has
players.
popped.
Is Mikey just gonna stick this? No way.
And
Oh, Mikey!
What
with
a
the
clutch,
even though Rumi
Mikey.
gets a 4k and kills him at the end.
now it is match point.
Match point for who is this? I don't know.
Yes, the mystery team,
The mystery team.
because we do not know who these are.
Yes. Mikey getting a lot of kills there. I think he got like 3 or 4 kills that round.
Yep.
One from his domain expansion again from Cat Matman. Very unfortunate for him, Cat Matman.
Yes,
Has to
he's been
face a very
bullied
tough
this
opponent.
entire game.
Yes, he's been bullied. Now attackers are gonna go C.
Oh, and
Hoodlum
Hoodlum
is
has
going to try and
deployed
pop
her
it down.
turret. What was that?
Defenders are gonna actually try and hold the site, and Rumi has actually double saturated past the Killjoy. So I wonder if Killjoy can capitalize off that, and they can. They're getting a pick on main. Getting
And
two
Bin
picks.
has been dealt with. You hate
Another
to
crispy shot from 4K
see.
from Hoodlum.
Defenders and the defenders
closing
have
out.
won the game.
The mystery team has won 13-4.
Now, anything you want to say about the game?
Oh, that was a great game from both teams. Obviously, we can see Mikey and his ISO getting a lot of multi-frags throughout the game. And it just shows how dominant the meta is and how impressive that their team is.
Yes, the MVPs of that round we believe to be Mikey and Bin.
Yeah. So probably the two highest skilled players in today's tournament.
The
that have
ones,
been crowned MVPs.
yes, I could actually remember their names.
Yeah. Mikey, as you saw in that game, getting about over 30 kills and less than 10 deaths, which is very impressive for against some other very high
Yes.
skilled players like Bin.
Yes, if I were playing a game like this, I would get my death to kill ratio. Let's just say my deaths would be probably twice as much as my kills.
Yeah. It's a very hard game.
Anyway, that was Valorant. What's it called?
Respawn there.
Yes, Valorant respawn. We hope you will join us for the next stream. Now, goodbye.
Peace out.
Are we done?
I think so. Yeah. So thanks for watching
Yes.
our stream of QT Valorant Respawn LAN, and we hope you have a good one, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, goodbye.